What's up, everybody? It is Thursday, and welcome to the launch of our brand new Star Wars, the role-playing game campaign. We have a new overlay, we have a new game to play, lots of excitement to come, and I just know that most of you are just digging the whole Star Wars thing. We've had a lot of good positive feedback from people wanting to see this, so we can't wait to show it to you. I am your Game Master, Gorbad, as usual. Joining us, we're going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves as the players and then give us a little rundown on who and what their character is. So, without further ado, starting out with the Snuggler.
Oh, am I back to first position again?
Yeah.
I didn't even look at the... I probably should have looked at the overlay. I'm so honored. I'm so taken aback by this. Thank you so much for the honor. I appreciate it so much, you guys.
First place
I'm sure
honors.
you all players voted for it. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for your trust in me. I appreciate it. As all of you roll your eyes as I I am yes. Okay. Okay. I'll skip that. I'll skip that. Okay. Hey everyone, I'm the Snuggler, and Gore, how much of our character do you want us to tell? Like the whole kind of
as much
backstory?
as you want to tell. It's entirely up to you.
I play Kreese, the Rodian bounty hunter. Many of you know the most famous Rodian from the Star Wars universe is Greedo, who tried to kill Han Solo but couldn't. So that sort of kind of happened around this timeline, and now all of us Rodians have a bad name because we totally beefed it when we had him like cornered one of the biggest bounties we've ever had as like a race. And Greedo blew it for everybody. So we are sort of on the outs in the bounty hunter world right now. So I figured
Greedo, you had one job.
Yeah, he kind of ruined it for all of us. So now we're trying to find work wherever we can take it. We're really good at the bounty hunting thing. It's one of something Rodians sort of lean to for jobs. And since that's kind of on the outs for us, I've taken up, I guess, working for the Rebel Alliance. It's not so much because I'm so much against the Empire. It's just kind of a job or something I can get our name out there to get us back into good graces. So it's more of a PR stunt than anything. And that's kind of his whole vibe. Like he's not really in it for the greater cause. He's just trying to be like, hey, I'm useful. You guys want to hire me sometime down the road? It's it's a long game.
There you go. It's Chewy. Thank you for the kind kickoff. 600 points of cheer. Appreciate that. Much love for that. All right. Next up, we have Dragon Spooker. Tell us about your little personage.
Okay, well, I'm the Dragon Spooker, and I don't really know a whole lot about Star Wars, so we're gonna wing it. I'm sorry, Matt.
Are you gonna X-wing it?
Sorry.
Little Star Wars joke for you. Sorry, go.
I play Blush Laurentai, very androgynous. He's a human. I don't know more than that as far as races go.
Yeah,
with Star
human's
Wars,
good enough. Pick a random planet.
He was once a student of Terrakazi, but no more after losing an appendage. Other than that, there's not a lot to say about him. He's pretty mysterious, and like I said, he is very androgynous, a very pretty man. He prefers to go by Lauren instead of Lush because of obvious reasons.
It's a little bit of a I hear you. And Terrakazi, if you're not familiar, in the Star Wars uniform, that's kind of like it's a martial art, a non kind of forced using martial art, sort of. So it's not like quite like a Jedi, but it is still a very much kind of martial discipline, as it were. All right, next up we got Shagget.
Hey guys, I am playing Jalad Trod. He is a Duros pilot and explorer and adventurer, and that's all I gotta say about that. Yeah. I mean, Matt was super long and Spook was super mysterious, so I figured I'd go the opposite way and be
Go middle of the road.
to the point. Well, yeah, sort of.
All right.
I have a feeling Nat will be quicker than me, though. I imagine I know it. I have a
hers.
prediction of what she's going to say. I can't wait for her to introduce herself and her character. So that's it. I'm done.
All right, and last but not least is Nick Nat.
Hey guys, I'm Nat, and I'm back. So I play Harper. She's an 11-year-old kid who really likes candy and fighting bad guys, or she likes to think about fighting bad guys. She hasn't actually fought one yet. But yeah, no, she was sort of raised with ideals of the rebellion, and she's all about being the good guy. Also, she's 11, so.
Yeah, 11-year-old kid. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing.
All right. So yeah, that's pretty much going to kind of give you a rundown. If you're not familiar, we are playing. Here, I'll pop it in chat as well. Okay, Star Wars the role-playing game, the West End Games version using the D6 system, not the Fantasy Flight version that used all the funky dice that came along a bit later. My reasons for that are pretty basic. The Fantasy Flight Games version, for me, was a little clunky. It's not a bad system, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on it, but it's a little clunky and very kind of boggy. And to me, Star Wars is a space opera, so it should be fast and flowy and rapid and tense. And that is pretty much what you got for the D6 system. So that's why I've elected to run the original D6 system instead. Who's Nat playing? I had some technical difficulties and didn't catch what she was saying. She'll tell you again, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm playing Harper, 11-year-old kid. She's all about adventure and fighting bad guys.
There you go.
So, Shagget, was that what you expected she was going to say? And if not, what did you think she was going to say?
I
need to know.
I legitimately thought she was going to say, "Hi, I'm Nick Nack." I didn't think she would say, "I'm back," because of course she'd be back. I thought she was going to say, "And I play Harper, a kid," and that would be it. I was about to do the slice and air, like, and scene, but she kept talking, so I was like, "Oh, I was wrong." Yeah. She'd be super short. I know you
live to disappoint.
There you
So
go.
sad.
Alrighty. Well, so yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So, we haven't got our intro and all of that done yet, but we didn't want to hold up the stream anymore, so you'll get that in the weeks to come. Yeah, I think we're in a position now where we can kind of kick off and play some Star Wars. Let me go ahead and pick myself a good intro. I think this one will work. No, it won't. I don't want that one. I had it all picked up as well, and I can't find it. 1 second. This one will work, I
Yep,
think.
so we want this to be really flowy and fast-paced and tense. And what were you saying about that?
Hey, we haven't started yet, okay? All right, okay. Let's go ahead and pull things back, and we're going to go and move you guys into the first screen and peel back these curtains. Okay. So we are going to join our potential rebels. They are pretty much in a small jail cell. They have been captured by the Imperials and thrown in prison. They have no gear except their basic clothing. And for whatever reason that they have been accosted and arrested, I'm going to let them choose to decide how they got caught, what they did to get caught. But they're awaiting an Imperial officer to show up and collect them and take them off for proper punishment. So that's kind of where we're at. They're all just mulling around in their cells. You guys have all been here probably about 3 days at this point. The entrances to the cells, obviously, you've got metal flooring, metal walls, metal ceiling. The entranceway is a simple laser field. Touching the laser field is bad. It hurts a lot. As probably another prisoner demonstrated to you a day or so ago. So you know better than to go and tap on the thing or whatever. It isn't like a Star Trek laser field that just goes ch-ch-ch. This one hurts. It's like an electric fence on steroids. So there we go. So is there anything in particular any of you are doing to pass the time as you are sitting here awaiting your fate? I will point out that Jalid and Harper do know each other. So they probably got arrested together. And the Imperium doesn't care that Harper is 11. You committed a crime against the Empire, you will pay. So she is also imprisoned. There is no juvenile penal code. There is just a penal code. So there we go. Yeah.
Can we talk to each other through the force fields, like, through the prison cells?
It is very staticky and muffled. You can hear, but it's almost like you're kind of yelling at somebody underwater. Like, you can kind of sort of hear, but it's, it's not completely sound repressive. And there's a little echo, even though the walls are metal, there's a little bit of echo that you can kind of push through the walls. But you're having to, it's kind of like there's no whispering or talking quietly. You pretty much have to yell for anybody to hear you.
Okay, and can we see each other relatively clearly? Or not?
You can see the people across from you. You can't see, obviously, the person in the cell next to you. So, from where you are, if you kind of come up to the front, and they was to come up to the front, you can probably see the 3 cells on the opposite side of you. But
okay, so so basically, for quite a lengthy amount of time, I'm sorry, Matt, I would probably be doing sign language and pantomime. Basically, trying to get to see if you see a little girl. So you probably see me go like this.
Okay. So demonstrate how you want to get him to do that.
I'd be up because I wouldn't be yelling if it wouldn't really work, and I'd just be like this.
And as he's doing that, I'm practicing my pistol holster pulls on him.
Even though you don't,
I know I don't have a pistol, but I'm going through the muscle memory. It's getting in my practice. I'm going like
just to make sure that no bounty hunter gets the drop on you.
Yeah, and he's doing all that stuff. That's all I'm doing. Like both hands, the look away and the pull up. I'm just kind of keeping myself in tip top condition.
Gotcha.
With that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I'd be super frustrated. At this
all right.
point.
And I'd be doing push-ups. I'd be doing all the prison workout as best as I can just to keep myself ready.
All right, just for chat's benefits, this is Shaggett's character right there. But of course, right now he has no gun. Here is Matt's character. Here is Nat. And there is Spook's character. All right. I got a little tweaking on that one to do still. I threw that one together today. All right. Okay. So yeah, you guys are just kind of going through the paces. When suddenly you start to hear what sounds like a alarm system. The lights dim in your cells and a red light comes on instead. kind of rather alerting. And you can start to hear noises.
I can't move my token, but I would move up to
can you not?
doors at that.
Let me fix that then, because you should be able to. I'm just going to go back and... Oh, I know why, because I haven't... Got to fix this for you. Hold on. Gonna go ahead and do it now, so I don't have to do it 1,000 times later. And I just need to pull up your character sheet. I apologize. It's always the same when we launch a brand new campaign. There's always going to be one or two little technical goofs. All right, that's that. And then I just need to... I'll just have to do that as we go to the other cells. All right, you should be good now. Okay, good deal. All right.
Thank you.
No problemo. Okay. Where were we? Okay, yeah, so you start hearing other noises. If any of this will work. Okay. Why is this not working? God. 1 second.
Blasters sound good though.
I love the blaster.
Well, they didn't play on my end.
Oh, they are here.
Yeah, that's the issue. They didn't play this end.
Yeah, somebody's getting shot. Maybe.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna have to back out and back in real quick to roll 20 to fix that.
Okay. Gore, are the blaster
Because it doesn't do any good if it doesn't play my end, because chat won't hear it. So.
Oh, chat doesn't hear it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought
That's what's going on.
Yeah, it sounds like your
Got it,
typical
guys. Yeah,
Star
we'll
Wars
do it.
blaster. Pew, pew.
We'll see if we can get this squared away.
Oh, I've been hit.
Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. You know, the old Star
Pew,
Wars
pew.
song
Yeah.
sounds.
Okay, let's try again. There we go.
No, we don't hear it.
No, I hear it. You really don't hear it?
Oh, there it goes.
There you go.
Okay, so yeah, you start hearing all kinds of blaster fire. You can't see where it's coming from, but you know it's kind of coming from somewhere in the corridors. Let's see, here we go. All right. With that, suddenly there's a kind of a and the lights begin to flash, and all of the laser shields suddenly drop. Kind of one by one, all the laser fields at the front that are kind of keeping you imprisoned suddenly go down. Gotta get rid of all these real quick. All right. And those I'll just stick over here because it's faster. Okay. As soon as that happens, you see a woman kind of come backing down holding a heavy blaster pistol. She's wearing a protective vest and a helmet. She's got a comm piece on. As she backs down, she's carrying 2 large bags. She hurls them both on the floor. At this point, you see another guy come running out of one of the cells above you and start rooting through the bags. And he pulls out what appears to be a blaster pistol. Okay, she kind of looks at him and she says, "Looks like they've been feeding you pretty well." And he's like, "It tastes like crap, but I'm glad you're here." She says, "Okay, let's get out of here." With that, she kind of looks and says, "We've arranged for 2 transports." She said, "One to the north in the mountains. The other one is going to be to the west through the swamps. We're going to go north. I suggest if you want to get your asses out of here, head to the one to the west. Work your way through the swamps. You'll eventually find a clearing. A transport is arranged to pick anybody up. And with that, her and him just bolt, running straight up the corridor as fast as they can, leaving you to your own devices.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run out and start going through the bags.
Okay.
I'm gonna run out and run over to Harper and be like, "You okay? Are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
Ah!
Matt, it's so good. I'm sorry.
I love
it's
it.
so good. It's so good.
Go and root through the bags too.
Okay. As
I
you're
was there
doing that,
first, so I get the best stuff.
Nobody better take it.
you notice a R2 unit has just emerged from one of the cells. And it kind of spins its head around, drops its third wheel, and excitedly begins to move down the corridor.
All right.
All of your gear and everything is pretty much in the bags. So, your weapons, everything that you had, as well as there are 2 medkits in the bags that have not been claimed. They weren't yours before, but no one else has got them. So, 2 of you can write a medkit down on your character sheets. You decide who's going to take the medkits.
Anybody have good medicine?
I'll take one because I do.
Okay. Far down the corridor, you can hear the girl screaming, "Dio! Get your ass up here, Dio! We need this door open now!" Of which point the droid spins its head around again and starts to bolt down the corridor as fast as it can.
I'm gonna be looking south.
Okay, south, there's more cells, but then it comes to an end, like a dead end. The only way out of here would be to head north.
Okay.
Who grabbed the other med kit?
It'd still be in there. It wouldn't be me. I would be sprinting towards the north.
I probably wouldn't have picked it up either.
No, I wouldn't have.
Harper, stay close. Stay close.
Left Harper.
Okay, right, you guys start going up. As you do so, you hear a yell and "ah!" as somebody apparently just got shot.
Oh, great. Somebody with no pants.
Yes, Dan.
She kind of had pants, but they were more
Go.
like hot pants.
It got blasted off, you know? It happens.
I hate it.
Well, I
when
mean, lasers are hot light. You know what I mean? So I guess that makes sense. It singe them right off.
I hate it when I get shot and lose my pants.
No, me too. It's a big problem.
All right, okay, Dio has kind of gone over, and with its little probe, it's kind of gone poke, poke, poke at the corpse that's laying on the ground. Okay, what do you guys want to do? You can also hear what sounds like muffled talking from somebody as if they're speaking through a ventilator on their helmet, and you hear, we better secure the prisoners to the south. About then, you hear, and over this old tannoy system, probably for the first time in who knows how long, you hear a voice. It says, "Attention, prisoners. This is ISB Officer Mar Barez. Stay in your cells. Any attempt to flee or escape, and we will hunt you down like womp rats." Okay, the R2 unit, R2-DO, is standing there, kind of going, making its weird scared droid noise because it doesn't know what the hell to do at this point. The person that it knew is laying there full of blaster holes.
Okay, I'm gonna run up and check the body. 1 to see if it's still alive, and 2 to see if there's anything on it I can use.
Well,
Okay, she has a heavy blaster
Not
pistol,
anymore. Okay.
and a comm unit, a comm link.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm gonna turn around and be like, Harper, new friend, for you.
Mhm.
And I'm going to be pointing at the droid.
Yeah, she would run up to the droid.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a double take because I saw Harper across from me in the cell, but I thought that they were just a small race. I didn't realize it was a child.
I can't move again.
It's a hobbit.
I can't move again, so.
Oh, hang on. I've got to. No, because I dumped your token, I'm going to have to each map until we get to new maps. I'm going to have to just enable it, but that's okay. Only takes a second. There you go.
Thanks.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you've gone up to the droid. The droid is a little battered. Its paint is somewhat scratched. It's definitely a repair droid. You've seen them before. And other than that, though, it seems to be fully functioning.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna tell it that it can. You can come with us. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
While checking the body gore, would I be able to see or hear?
You can hear clanking footsteps on the metal coming from the right.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around to the group and just sort of hunker up against the wall and say, "We've got company," and turn and look around the corner.
Okay, because all of you have vocal cords, even though you have, so like Erodian and stuff like that, you can all speak human just fine. So that's not a problem. It's only Ewoks and Wookiees that tend to have a problem with speaking that language, so and a few others. Okay. I'm going to move her to the map player so that she's out of the way.
Ooh, meters. That's right.
Yeah, meters are just space feet, so just think of it that way.
Space feet.
Damn the metric system.
Yep. Hey, I've done the maps in meters, though, so you'll be good. Because Star Wars uses meters. Who knew?
I'm American, damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna push my back against this wall and kind of look that direction with my gun
Okay,
raised.
then you can see an armored security person. They're wearing kind of reflective armor, similar to like Stormtrooper armor, but they're not Stormtroopers. Their helmets are kind of circular with like a black blast visor on them. These are not Imperial Stormtroopers, so watch out, they can probably shoot. But yeah, you can literally, from your line of sight, I think you can see that one as he's approaching, coming down.
Over Kreese's head, right?
Yeah, Kreese is not very tall, I don't think.
No, I'm average height.
Like honestly, I would probably shoot the second I could.
Okay.
I mean, if we're escaping. So.
All right, so here's how combat in Star Wars works.
Same.
The second combat kicks off. Actions have to be declared. So, as I said before, you can walk for free. Running doubles your movement, but all your dice codes go down by 1d. And any additional actions past the first also lower all dice rolls by 1d. So, alright, let's go ahead. Jalid, what do you want to declare as your actions for this coming up round?
I am going to shoot him.
That's it? Just one shot?
One approaching. No, I'm going to shoot him. I mean...
Because the
other
way
one
Star
maybe
Wars
just-
calculates,
yeah.
unlike D&D, combat happens very, very quickly, very, very fast, and it all happens at the same time. So you pretty much have to say what you're going to do and do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him and move back against the wall that Harper and everyone else is against.
Okay, so you're going to take a shot, and then you're going to move over to here.
Yeah, because I don't want to be in a line of sight. This is taking me diving for cover.
Okay.
behind-
Harper, what are your intentions? Because you're going to know as soon as he lets off a shot that combat is starting.
Harper's going to call the droid over and then try to make herself as small as possible.
Okay.
has
You
no
could
way.
probably hide behind that droid.
Yeah.
Um,
That's not the intention, but she's trying to get us them both out of the way. So.
Okay. And then we have Lorne. What does Lorne intend to do?
Mom's not much of a shooter, so I'm going to...
You have a blaster, I think, but
I do, but
yeah. It's not your
I
forte.
can't really see the target right now, so I'm just gonna press myself against the wall and wait to see something, I guess.
Okay. And last but not least, what about Kreese?
Yeah, so I'm going to go a little advanced here right off the bat, because why not? So I'm going to pull out that heavy blaster I just found in that bag, and I'm going to take a shot at the guard coming in and the guard that's behind that box back there as well.
Okay. So you're basically going to take 2 shots. That means your shots will be at minus 1d.
Yes.
Okay, so the first things that happen is any movements happen first, unless they're declared afterwards. So this guy is basically going to be walking up here, and as he does so, spins around and he's like, "What the?" With that, that would count as a surprise, so he wouldn't have been able to declare more actions than that initially. So, with that being said, those that are shooting, you guys are all going to go at the same time. So, just for sorting out what order you guys go in, Shagget and Kreese, or Snuggler, what are your dexes? What's your dex codes?
Go ahead, Jack.
No, I'm less than him. I know that. For
Okay,
a fact.
4. Well, thank you.
In
but
that
4D.
case, then, Kreese, you're gonna shoot. You get to shoot first. Okay, so your first
Yes!
shot. Your first shot is gonna be at the first security guard.
Yes,
Okay. Are you using a heavy blaster?
correct.
Okie dokie. So go ahead and you should have your heavy blaster code, but you're gonna be reducing it by 1d.
But I need to shoot. So for this, I just use my blaster code first, right? Under my skills, not my weapons.
No, to hit, you're going to use blaster. And if you measure the range, so that's going to be considered short range.
Yep, the first one.
So shooting the first one at short range, that's going to mean that your difficulty to hit is... what is it for short range is 10. Now,
Okay.
so what you're going to have to do is, because you're reducing a dice, so
I have to manually change it and then change it
manually
back.
change it and change it back. Yeah,
No problem. Okay,
but
so
you're going
my
to use
first-
that for both of these shots in this round. It's very easy to do.
Correct.
Okay,
So my first shot is this. Ooh, not bad.
Ooh.
18. That's a solid hit. Okay, so your heavy blaster is going to plug that guy.
Okay. So do I roll damage for that?
Okay, yep, so go ahead and roll your heavy blaster damage
Okay, it's 5D. Not as good. Not as good. It's
for
alright.
12. Okay, and he is going to roll his strength plus armor to resist that.
Okay. Ooh, not the best roll.
And
Ooh, God.
13. Okay, so basically because he beat the damage code, he doesn't take any real damage, but he is stunned, which means that's all he's done for this round. Okay, then you've got a shot at the one who is behind the crate. The crate gives him a 5 cover.
Oh, a cover counts. Okay, so here's my second roll for that. 16.
Okay, and what's the range? Is it still short range?
3 to 7 short range, 8 to 25 is mid range. So mid range then.
Okay, so it's mid range, so the difficulty would be 15 plus his cover of 5. Difficulty is 20. So you shoot at
I
this
see.
guy, and
Okay.
what's going to happen is it's going to ricochet off that box.
Okay, so cover is a thing. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, absolutely. You're harder to hit. There's more covered. Okay, cool. This guy doesn't get to do anything. This guy pretty much was just kind of covering him, but he doesn't have a clear line of sight for anything right now. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're calling your droid over, so the droid is going to come over to Harper. Okay, so he comes wheeling over to you. All right. And that would then be the first round of actions, or the first phase. Actually, technically, your first shot should have happened, then Shaggett's move, then that second shot. But
Isn't Shagget shooting or no?
he already did, and now
did.
and then he gets to move. So now he's
I don't
going to
think
move over to here, right?
I didn't.
He hasn't
shoot.
shot. He hasn't shot yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. He should have shot after your first shot, but never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't shoot.
We got to get into the flow of this.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shagget, your shot. 18, that will hit.
Nice shot.
All right. The damage.
Ooh.
Ooh, 21 heavy blaster rifle.
Oh, you got the rifle. Nice.
Yeah,
Big gun.
He likes his big guns. Big guns falling on his face. That is 10, and you did 21. Okay, so how that would basically resolve is the damage up to but not beating is stun. You beat it, which would move him to wounded, but you beat it by 2, so he is actually incapacitated.
Nice.
So he goes, "Ah!" And your heavy blaster rifle is going to hit him. Squaw in the chest. Here you go.
Yeah.
And he is going down. He's not
His pants
dead,
burn
but
off.
he is, for all intensive purposes, incapacitated. Okay. And then
Then I moved.
the second shot from Greedo. And then
Yeah,
that one.
misses.
Okay. So that would be the end of that first combat round. Okay. So now you do the same thing again. Declare any actions. So I declare in my head what my stormtroopers are doing, or my security guards.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go through. Shagget, what do you want to do this round?
I hear the more boots, right? I don't see anything.
Yeah, you starting to hear numerous pairs of boots, like, tick, 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 and then they stop. So you're pretty, and you know it's coming from the right, so you know that reinforcements have just showed up.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna say we need to find cover. We need to get into cover. We're exposed here. And I guess I'm just gonna move out here to the center and aim my rifle at the opening at the corner where
Okay.
Priest is.
So here's how that works. If you do not take an action that turn, you can do something like aim, which means if you do nothing else this round but aim, you will get to add a D to your next action for your next round.
Yeah, I mean, I'm protecting Harper and the droid.
Okay.
Even though it's not intentional, but I'm aiming down.
Right, what does Harper
Corridor.
want to do with the droid?
Oh, you said it's a repair droid?
Yeah, it's basically like R2-D2. It can repair things, it can hack things, it can do all kinds of stuff. And they can droids, even though he can't speak to you in human,
I
he
pretend
can
like he
understand human
I
commands.
didn't mean to do that.
She would totally pretend like he's talking to her and she understands him. I know we need to go west, right? That was what we were told.
Yes,
Yeah.
to go to the swamp.
We need to go west.
Yep.
And if you remember, the girl before she got shot was screaming, "Dio, get your ass up here and open these blast doors now."
Right.
Yep.
So I'm gonna kind of whisper to the droid Dio and just be like, I think we should try to sneak back there and try to open those doors so we can get out of here.
All right.
But we definitely want to wait for people to start shooting first.
Okay, the droid is going to move its full action, and it is bolting in the direction
Such an R2 thing to do.
of the
Just keep rolling.
blast
doesn't
doors.
care.
Okay. Well, that is what it's going to do anyway. So I need to finish the declared actions first. So what is Lorne going to do?
Lorne still doesn't see anyone that he can be helpful with, so
He's gonna hope
just
just
prepared.
All right. And Kreese.
If they were whispering, if I kind of like, I'd be sort of looking around my surroundings here. Would I be able to see that?
You can see these
panel?
huge blast doors down here, yes, and
Yeah,
the
okay.
security panel.
So if they're whispering to each other, I probably wouldn't be able to hear them with the gunfire. So really quick, I'm going to turn to the group and say, "Get those blast doors open. We'll provide cover." And I'll turn around again and just take take 2 more shots down the hallway.
Okay, so you're going to kind of just lean out and.
Yep. And
Okay,
I don't
which
want
2 are you shooting at?
the 2 not in cover.
Okay, all right. Not a problem.
Yep. And I'm going to switch over to my regular pistol, my
Your regular blaster?
pistol, not my heavy blaster.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're not close enough for that, so I got to go to the mid range.
Alrighty. Okay. In that case, so your action would go first. So your first shot.
For me?
Yep.
Okay, and I changed my blaster D's.
Ooh.
12, and you're shooting at one in cover. I mean, not in
Not
cover.
in cover.
So they're like, hang on, I don't want the notes. I want notes.
Yeah, for a blaster pistol, that's considered mid range.
All right. So 15. So the first shot is going to miss that guy. That's your first phase.
I see now. Okay.
Droid is going to move. That's his phase. Stormtroopers are going to shoot back. So this one was actually, he was fully aware that somebody was there. So he actually is going to shoot at you when you stick your head out.
Okay.
All right, and he is. Yeah, they're not great. Don't worry.
TPK. Well, that was our Star Wars campaign.
That was fun.
Hope you enjoyed our characters.
Alrighty, and these guys again, they're not stormtroopers. They have pistols, so that's medium range for him. So he also needs a 15. No, he needs a 20 because technically that wall counts as cover for you.
Okay.
So he can't hit you really from there.
Okay.
All right, so he's and misses. And then the second one, he basically one of this guy here is going to shoot as well, but he also is going to miss. So they're going to have to start using their actions to aim and stuff, or get closer to have a shot at you guys.
Okay.
Okie dokie. With that, then it goes to the second phase of this round, which is your second shot.
Second shot. Okay. Second shot coming up. There we go.
That's better. That will hit, and that will hit this guy.
Yeah. And my
Alrighty.
regular blaster pistol damage, a little better.
Hit him for 15. All right. Oh. And he is a 10. So, okay. That is going to be a... Just double check. Remind myself.
Probably a stun, right?
I think it's, let's see, strength roll greater than the damage roll is stun. Damage roll greater than or equal to strength roll, but less than 2 times is a wound. Yep, thought so. So he is wounded.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
What that does is basically drop all of his dice by 1,
Okay.
being wounded. And then you're basically staying behind cover for that.
All right, and I'm gonna turn back around and go as I get ready for my other shots.
Okay. Right. So everybody declare their actions. Same thing. So Shagget, what are you doing?
Well, I really need to know. I need to see whether Harper's following the droid or not, because that will determine my next plan. Okay, I guess I'd use my movement and my action to run.
Okay.
And
Where are you running to?
So I'd basically run to this cover over here.
So that's going to be...
more than a run? I mean, like...
So a run is 10 feet.
Okay.
Right,
a run is 10 feet, and then...
And you can
What's
run...
that in meters?
Oh, sorry. Run is 10 meters, yeah. So 10 meters, and then... yeah, you can just about get there. We're not going to argue about a meter or so.
Yeah, I'm not going to fire. I'm basically, this entire turn is a movement turn to get behind that cover.
Okay, so... and your movement, again, will go in 2 phases. You'll move to here and then to here.
Right, okay.
Okay. What about our kid?
Harper is going to tell Nyx that it's time to go and chase after the droid. Like, we're going to open those doors.
Yeah,
Okay,
see, that's what I was thinking you were gonna
so you're just going to basically run to where the droid is?
She's carrying her little bat and she's running.
Okay. So everybody is suddenly breaking into action and stuff here. What about Lorne? What do you want to do?
I know what I would like to do, whether or not that's... I want to
What do you want to do?
Crease on the back, just so that he knows I'm there and doesn't freak out and shoot me.
Okay.
And I'm planning on jumping over him and rolling to the other side of the hallway here.
Right, so you basically want to like get yourself to here, across the center?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me use my... Yeah, I want to hop over him and roll to this side.
Okay. All right. So that's what you guys are. That's what you're doing. All right. So, droid is going to move to here, which puts him like right there in the open.
That's why I'm trying to lay some cover fire down.
Yep. Okay. So with that being said, you can go ahead and make your first move, Jalad, for this turn. Okay, which kind of puts you in the open.
Yeah, and my back is turned because I'm smart. But I'm running, right? It would make no sense for me to turn around and be like...
Your...
I got this, guys.
So movements, again. So, Harper, you're going to run up and basically kind of get to that corner here, right? And Lorne, you're going to leap and dive across the opening.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what you're doing.
Yeah, and if they want me to duck down a little bit for that, I can.
Yeah, well, she kind of let
She
you know what
goes
she was
over me.
about to do.
Yeah.
Okay, my guards were not doing anything except basically covering, so they're going to be shooting as things happen. So this guy here, he's going to take a shot at... That would be Jalad.
Damn little kids get me killed.
And it's still medium.
I'm getting us out of here, okay?
Yeah, but I knew you were
All right,
gonna
he
follow
needs
the
a 15.
droid. Like,
Okay, that was close, but it didn't quite hit you.
Nice.
But it was close. Okay, the wounded one, he is gonna shoot. He's gonna shoot at Lorne, but he doesn't have a hope in hell not being wounded. They're gonna need to get closer. Right, same thing. A blaster shot buzzes past you as you roll across the corridor. This last dude, at this point, he was holding his action pointing at the corner. So next up would be Crease.
Okay.
And what was your... Did you declare your actions?
Yeah.
I know you said you were
Didn't
going to
I?
lay down some cover fire.
I already shot. I shot twice. I missed the first... No, I hit the second guy, right?
No, that you wounded. That was the previous turn.
That was
Yeah,
the last
Yeah,
turn.
that was the last turn.
Yeah, you haven't gotten
Oh,
this
it
turn
was.
yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, movement first, then that. Yeah, so
I see. I would have just kept shooting down there. Whoever's up, I would take 2 more shots at whoever is.
Well, the wounded one is still up and active, and then so there's still 2 that are not in cover.
Then I'd shoot again. I'd shoot 2 more at the 2 that are not in cover.
Okay, all right. So first shot goes at the one right here.
Whichever one. Okay. Blaster. This is also at the disadvantage again.
That's a miss. Again, this guy's lucky. He's managed to not get shot.
he's doing a little.
Oh,
dance.
sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, that's all right.
That's my second shot, though. But I know I have to go second phase. So
Okay.
that'll be for my second phase, whenever that is.
Cool. Alrighty. So this guy who has been aiming, he's going to shoot at you.
Okay. It's so weird not to take both attacks at the same time, like in D&D, you know?
Yeah, no, you have to.
So-
That's
I
what
know.
you've got to get out of
So
that.
weird.
Yeah, you got to get out of that control, out of
Yeah.
that methodology. All right. Because
And then
he
right
didn't
back
shoot
into
last
it.
round, he gets. So he's going to take a shot at you as soon as you stick your head out. He
Yep.
needs a 20 though.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, like right by your head. It blasts and hits.
Ah!
I'm gonna duck.
Yeah.
Okay. And then everybody else has completed their actions except you, who has 1 more shot. And then you shoot the guy that you have wounded, that's already wounded.
Okay. And that's my blaster pistol damage.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
16. Okay, he Oh yeah.
Smoked.
He's out of there. He is done.
Pants singed right off.
I used my second movement action to get.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Cover.
Go ahead and move
Yeah.
yourself there.
All
Yeah,
right.
he is out of it. Okay. All right. Start of the next turn. Shagget, what do you want to do?
I'm taking a shot at the guy in the middle.
Okay.
40 meters away. That will, I guess, is medium range because a heavy blaster.
You got a blaster rifle, right?
Blaster rifle, yeah.
And a blaster rifle.
3 to 40 is easy. 41 to 120 is medium. So
you're
he's like
41 to 120.
Yeah, is
That's not correct. That's
3 to 40, 120, and then 300 is the 3 ranges I have. 3 to 40, 120 is the second one, and then 300 for max range.
Huh, okay. I've got 3 to 30, 31 to 100, and 101 to 300.
You might have a blaster rifle. I have a heavy blaster rifle. It's
Okay.
it's just a +1 more damage.
Yeah,
but-
okay, that's why then. Okay, cool.
Big
Sorry.
boy.
All right.
But yeah, he's like right outside 40, so I'll do the second one, right?
Okay. So you're shooting the one that's in the open. Cool. Alrighty.
Oh, yeah.
Your
That's
droid
what-
is going to continue. He'll make it to the security panel this time. So, what about Harper?
Following.
Okay.
She's trying to get there as fast as possible.
All right. Lorne.
I'm can't reach my arrow. Hold on, let me turn it around. I'm probably gonna slightly peer around the wall, but I'm not putting myself out there.
Okay.
I'm
So you're
doing
just going to kind of stick your head around and wait. All right. And Crease.
Yeah. I'm going to. So how does the aim function work again? I'm sorry.
If you do nothing for your turn and choose to aim at a target, next time you will get the next round you will get a +1d on your first
Okay.
shot.
I'm going to seeing whoever that is get into position. He has a better shot than I do, so I'm going to aim at the one behind the box that's giving us all the trouble.
Okay, cool. All right. All right, movements first. So your droid makes it to the terminal and sticks his little probe in and is going to begin to work on getting the getting the blast doors open.
I love it so much.
Okay. Right, our stormtroopers, this guy is staying in cover. This guy is actually going to use his movement to kind of move up a little bit. And he's trusting that the other guy is kind of going to cover him. And then our kid, you're moving.
She's gonna kind of duck down while she moves,
Okay.
but she's just like trying to get there and stay small.
All right, no problem.
And hear me go, Harper! What are you doing? I'm shooting here.
Little kid just
Ducking
Fucking
down.
kid is running by me.
just running around.
Okay.
Duck down. You're gonna shoot over her head. It's fine. She's small.
Alrighty. So let's go around then. So, Jalid, take your rifle shot at the guy as he's moving up.
Ooh.
That is easy range. He moved into my 3 to 40, so
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Well, then it hits.
he was right outside.
Typical, yeah, stupid Imperial security guard. Okay, roll your damage.
Ooh.
12. Okay. So,
Ouch.
yep, that's a wound. I believe. Let me double check it. Damage roll greater than or equal to the strength roll, but less than 2 times is wounded. Yep, that is it. Okay, so he is now also wounded. Ah! Okay.
Nice.
This guy's
That blaster
down.
rifle.
Okay, he's not going to be able to... So he is still up. He is going to... He's going to shoot back at you.
Okay.
Because he would, but it just hits the box. Yeah, these security guards are just... You know... they're not... I mean, they're rent-a-cops. So...
Harper's gonna jump as it hits the box really close to her.
Okay, alright.
Like just kind of like startled.
Harper!
Okay, Kreese.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. So I'm gonna grab my heavy blaster rifle and come out of concentration and aim at that
Okay.
guy and take a shot.
So
One
that guy
shot.
shoots back at you at the same time because he was waiting for you.
Okay.
So basically, so here's how this works. You both roll your to hits.
Okay. And I get a plus 1d to this, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And whoever rolls the highest, shot first.
Well, Kreese always shoots first.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he did.
Except when he,
So I rolled an 18 and Kreese rolled a 32.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
7d to that roll with the plus 1 to aim.
Yeah, and the only reason you lost the 1 is because you've got the armor, right?
Plus 1 armor code.
Yeah.
Is that what that means?
Anything on an armor code, it comes off of your dex.
Oh, right, yes. Okay,
That's
yes.
why.
So yes, that's the only reason I lost the 1.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. You shoot right above the box and hit him. Roll the damage.
Okay. Pew. Well, a little better.
And that's with the heavy blaster, huh?
Yeah, I pulled the heavy
Nice.
blaster out.
Alrighty. Let's see. How does he resist? He's wounded.
Yes.
Okay. Yep, these security guards are not having a good time of it. All right. Next turn. So here's what we're gonna do. That's how long it's gonna take your droid. 3 rounds to get that door open. All
Okay.
right. So that's what he's doing, is working on that. So this is the first round of the blast doors still being closed. All right, declare your actions. What are you doing, Jalid?
First off, I want to see, is this flammable?
Oh,
Because it's an oil drum.
Well, it's a metal drum. Yeah.
Does it have markings that it's like
It
explosive?
does have a flammable emblem on it. Yes.
Okay, so my
That's my
action.
resub. Thank you, my friend. Oh, and also let me before I be completely ungrateful here because I forgot with everything getting kicked off and started. Let me go ahead and log in here as well. I know poor old Yoda resubbed as well, so thank you to him for his
Thank you,
resub.
Oro Yoda. Woo. And Satch. Woo.
Let's have a
Satch,
look here.
woo, Satch! Satch!
And Satchmos. What's up, buddy?
Oh, Satch, my dear sweet, sweet Satch.
I don't want to personalize anything. Just go to my thing.
s-
Okay, there we go.
Oh, Satch,
Um,
cool. Miss you, bud.
Okay, there we go. We're good. Okay. I'm up to speed. Right.
Okay,
So
so
yes, it does have a symbol indicating that it is flammable.
all right, so I'm actually not going to shoot this turn, but I'm going to see how heavy this box is in front of me because I want to drag it across the hallway in front of the oil drum so I could be behind both. Obviously, then I'd have to deal with the oil drum later, the explosive. But I want to get it out of the line of fire, basically.
It's heavy, but it is draggable. I mean, it's
Okay.
not something you can pick up, but if you just want to grab it and try to drag it, you can. So this is the first non-combat roll. Okay, so for a skill roll, this is going to be... It's moderately difficult, so you need a 15, and you're going to be using your strength code. But it is movable.
It's not going to go well then, but it's 15, you said. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So
Oh,
basically, you are able to kind of like grind it away from the wall a little bit, but that's about as far as you're getting it this turn.
Does it make like a really like ear-piercing, like shrieking?
Yeah, because it's metal on metal, metal crate on metal flooring. So yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, that's
Now,
not
just so
good.
you know, if someone was to help you do that, you could both roll strength and combine the two rolls.
Okay, cool.
So
No,
that's
no.
how that works.
Seeing that fail, I'd have another action, but I was gonna do that later.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you grab this thing and start hauling. Or that's what you will be doing anyway.
Yeah.
So what is the kid doing?
Kid's running up by the droid, and she's just gonna. What can I do? Can I help?
Okay. And Lorne?
Okay.
And there's Spook.
Yeah, I know what Lauren wants to do.
I mean, a run action will get you there.
So yeah, that's my question. If I were to approach this guy with my staff out, would I be able to hit him?
Yeah, basically. So how that will work is, you'll run over there. Running reduces your attack by 1d.
All right. So
So you would run, and then you can make a melee attack of him. You only need to get a 10. But you'd use one less dice than you normally would to get it. Because of the fact that you, like, ran.
All right. So yeah, I want to hop out and run at this dude and slide
Okay.
for his legs with the staff.
Try to chop his legs off. Sweet.
Ooh.
Okay. And what is Kreese gonna do?
I assumed that whoever is gonna shoot, so I'm gonna look and go, "What are you doing?" And I'm going to take another aim action of the guy behind the box.
Okay. All right.
So I feel like one more
so-
shot can get him down.
Move actions get resolved. So, Kid moves in by a droid. Alrighty. Lorne comes flying out and slides across the floor at this dude in the open. Okie dokie. And then shooting happens. Okay, so this guy here, he was moving up as well. So actually, Lorne, you will be able to achieve that without a run.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh,
So
nice.
you won't get the minus because he'll come up to you as you kind of start to break into a stride, but you'll be able to stop and be close enough to shoot at him. So that's his move. It's all the move actions done. So then it comes down to shooting and melee. And melee works the same way. So everybody that's going to be shooting or attacking is going to roll at the same time. So this guy here, who's on Overwatch, he will take a shot at you as you kind of zoom out. This guy is going to take a shot at Shagget behind the box. So everybody that's making a ranged attack this turn, or a melee attack, you would roll. So the one that is gonna behind the box that shoots at Lorne, 9. He's gonna miss anyway. Right, Lorne, go ahead and make your dice roll for your
Is this
attack. Melee attack. So you can use your melee skill. Yeah, that's plenty.
Nice.
That's plenty above a 10.
So my question here is, I actually have a 5D in that. So how is that working?
Because your protective armor drops
It
1 off your
subtracts it,
dex.
so that's why it's not 5D. It's,
That's
okay,
right.
Got it.
Because remember, it's everything goes in 3 stages of pit. So that's the reason. Yep. Okay, and then this guy shoots at Jalad. And I think he's probably still, even though he moved up. Yep. He's got no shot, no chance. Alright, he shoots. If nothing else, it's giving suppressing fire, so.
Well, yeah, as I try to move a heavy box and fail. Getting yelled
Okay.
at by Kreese.
Yes.
Alright, this guy does not have a weapon he can parry with. So he cannot opt to parry. So you will get to do whatever your Razor Staff's damage is.
So I just hit the little thing beside it.
Yep. 10, okay. And he rolls.
That's terrible.
That wasn't the best roll.
But he rolled. What? He got a 10. That's okay. So he is basically his wound track doesn't go up, but he is stunned, so he doesn't get to do anything else this turn. And you were just aiming.
Yes.
Okay. So start of the next round, second round, as the droid feverishly works to open the blaster doors. Okay, at that point, the guy behind the box goes, "Ugh! Stop the droid! Stop the droid!" What is Jalad gonna do?
All right. Getting yelled at by Kreese didn't help. Hearing shoot the droid also didn't help. So I'm
Does help.
gonna move here and then take a shot at the guy behind the box. I'm gonna get between the droid explosive barrel. Hoping I really hope that you don't hit that door, but it'll probably happen. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna shoot the guy behind the box without aim.
So that's your goal. All right.
That's my goal.
Kid,
I'm gonna
cheerlead the
perk on
droid.
the droid and help. Well, I'm gonna see if I can help. Like,
You really
yeah, no,
can't. This is the
basically,
sort
I'm
of thing
just
that
gonna-
only one of you can do. So
I'm gonna like perch on its head, the little top, and like. try to
okay,
help
and try not to get
what
shot.
it's doing.
Sounds good.
Harbor!
All right, Lorne. So you are already there in melee combat with this guy.
So I slid to try to attack him, so I'm kind of down low.
Uh-huh.
So my plan is to reach out with my prosthetic arm and grab his leg, and just pull as hard as I can.
Okay, so you're gonna basically try to pull him off his feet.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Is that the only thing you're going to do this round?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. And Crease.
I'm going to take my aimed shot at the guy behind the barrel.
Okay. Alright, movements go first. So, the only person that's actively moving is, Jalid. Alright. So if you are moving in, you're basically moving over there, so, we're gonna have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 people shooting, so we need to, everybody that's gonna be shooting this round, and in melee. So, Jalid, go ahead and give me your roll. A 19, okay.
How much does the box add? I'm sorry.
5.
Okay, so that's still a hit.
Yep.
Oh, it
Crease,
is. Okay, good.
go ahead and give me your shot roll.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Yep. And this is with my +1 aim die. Ooh, not the best.
Alright, it's 17.
Ooh.
And this stormtrooper... well, I already know the result. He can't. So, this is going to resolve Jalid, Crease, security guard. Jalid, you shoot first.
Oh.
Or 21. Yep. Okay. Blasts through his blast visor, and hits him. All right, Crease, you're shooting as well.
Yeah. Here we go.
This poor guy.
Boom.
18. Yeah. All right. So yeah, he gets hit in the head by a rifle, and then hit in the head again, by a heavy blaster. Okay, which is gonna make him very dead.
Yeah. Whoops.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
You shouldn't have said go for the droid.
Poor security guard.
He was just trying to keep things secure. Jeez.
He did have a family, though.
All right, Lorne.
He
Okay,
still does,
so
technically.
you're gonna be grabbing this guy. So your attack is gonna basically be Oh, I had a sheet there and I closed it. You're gonna be using a brawl for that. Go ahead and pop this back up. There. Okay. A 17. And he has a brawl normally of 4D reduced to 3D for armor, reduced to 2D because he is wounded. So,
You got it.
yeah.
You got it, Spook.
Yeah, all right. Yep. Okay. So you grab hold of him with your cybernetic arm and just pull him down off of the ground, and he is now prone on the floor. Good deal. And I think that's everybody that round. Okay, third round of droid action. Let's go ahead. Jalid.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Harper.
Pulling out a piece of candy.
Okay. Right, Lorne. You've got this guy down on the ground.
We're climbing up on top of him and then punching him right in the visor with the cybernetic arm now.
Okay. Okay. And we Crease.
So as I take that last shot and we get that guy, I'm going to take a quick look. And does it look like most are either down or not really able to shoot back?
Well, here's the thing. The ones that are here, yes.
Okay.
The one directly in front of you is just vaguely moaning and groaning because he's incapacitated, but he's not
That's fine.
able to do anything.
That's
But
fine.
what you can hear is multiple heavy footsteps coming from the north and coming from the east.
Okay. So I'm going to just sort of, this isn't really my move. I'm going to kind of step a little out to Lorne. Go, come on! and turn and run and get behind the box here.
Okay, so you'd basically be doing a double run.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I actually do have. So hearing more footsteps, I would do something actually.
Okay. What would you do?
I would take this barrel behind me, put it on its rolly side, and push it.
It's rolly side.
I want to roll it to the entrance.
Then you just put it on its side.
Yeah, it's
All right,
rolly
gentlemen.
side.
First day on the warehouse. This is a barrel. You have your top, your bottom, and the rolly side.
I'm an alien. It's a rolling
Next.
side.
Yeah, right, so yeah, that's so to roll it into position, I'd say that's easy. Give me a strength roll.
Yeah.
All
Nice
right.
roll.
It's just you two see a barrel just rolling by.
That's what you're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move that there now. All right. So movements go first. Start of the okay. So the blast doors are beginning to open. Crease, you have a movement, so go ahead and run.
Yep, I'm making my way there, but I can only do 10 at a time, you said, right?
Yep, that's right. So you move the first one.
Okay. Right there.
Okay, so Lorne, you want to punch this guy in the visor. So you're going to make a melee attack, but because it is your cybernetic, remember you get an additional +1 on that.
Okay, so this +1.
Yep.
Damn, I'm rolling like terrible.
That's not bad.
Oh, I think it's solid.
Good. You got this.
You're good. He only has 2 die to roll against, I think, so I think you're good.
Let's see. Brawling is Brawl Parry is 3D. He's down to 2D. Yep.
You're good.
Right, he attempts to get his arm in the way, but he fails miserably. All right, so you're going to roll your strength for damage +1. So if it's like, what is your strength?
Plus 3D plus 2?
It's 3D +2?
Yeah, plus another one.
So you'd roll 4D then. Because the +1 will bump your dice up 1. For damage.
So 46.
Yep. Ow!
He says, God damn.
Damn. That
Bad.
cybernetic arm punches through his skull!
Yes. Like, that's 3 times. Okay, so basically that's
Ooh.
exactly what happens. Your cybernetic fist smashes straight down through his visor and obliterates his face, cracking his skull completely. He is dead.
My intent was to knock him out, but I guess that works terrible.
Hey,
Well, you knocked him out.
still getting
Of his
used, still
skull.
getting used to
Has
how
lost
strong this
consciousness.
cyber hand is. Okay, but the blast doors are now technically open. There's no immediate combat, so you don't have to declare actions. What does everybody want to do?
Backing up and
Yeah,
aiming at the barrel, waiting for everybody to pass me.
I was about to say, can you wait till I get by first?
I am not going to blow up a barrel with you near it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going
Okay.
to the doors, yeah.
Alright, so the droid has kind of spun around a couple of times and has rolled its way out the door.
yeah, I'm not even looking back. I'm just, if I was going to go behind the box, now that they're open, I'm just going to run right through the blast doors.
Yep, that's where we're going.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Especially
cheer.
since it looks like he wants to set something ablaze and you don't look back at an explosion.
Alright, so everybody's running out, and then, so I'm assuming that Jalid wants to shoot that barrel.
And then run and follow his new friends.
All right.
Yes.
Nice.
Go ahead, take a shot.
Nice.
I mean, I've never
Should I-
seen most of the Star Wars movies, but I'm pretty sure that's never happened.
All right, so yeah, basically this whole corridor area right now is kind of just went up in an explosion of plasma vapor, and is now is like consistently burning. Okay,
So pretty.
as you are all about to run out the door, however, you hear more blaster fire.
Dumpster fire.
Confirmed.
Followed by some other noises.
No! Don't kill my droid. I just got him.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
The droid just got blasted outside the door.
No!
Oh, you fucking assholes.
See you, Christy.
But we wanted to keep him.
Oh, we are keeping him.
Okay, as you're about to run out, you can basically see that the droid is smoking and like some of its top panels are busted out. It's clearly damaged, and it is not moving. It just kind of goes and some sparks fly out the top.
Oh.
It does that like, wow!
Okay, so basically, as you get to the entryway, I'll go ahead and move you guys to here. Alright, these blast doors are actually open, so
Just pretend.
I'll just move them there.
I want to use my imagination in a Star Wars role-playing game.
Okay,
Yeah, what is that?
alright, so what appears to be some form of armored vehicle. You can see a couple of the security guards. The side door is like starting to open, and a couple of security guards are beginning to flood out the side. It's like a troop carrier.
Oh no.
However-
it looks like a giant caboodle.
Standing up, kind of like on the guardrail on the other side, is an individual that is dressed very differently. Move him to the front so he can be
What is going on?
front. There he
It's
is.
gotta be Droidus, man.
Okay. All right. So basically, carrying an imperial blaster, wearing stormtrooper armor with a black shoulder pad, is this individual. And through his comm, you hear him say, "Womprats it is." And what do you guys want to do? Declare actions. Now, across the open way, you can see it's not that far to where it becomes swampland. Lots of thick brush and trees and stuff like that, and lots of cover. But you gotta get there.
Yeah, that's like 1,000 meters away.
Let's just pick up the kid and throw them.
It's about 50 meters.
The kid wants to stop for the droid, so you might need to.
Carrying that droid is gonna be hard because it'll take two of you to carry it. Because you'll actually have to pick it up and carry it along.
So this Imperial transport is currently opening up. Like, that's in the process of revealing
Yes,
more.
the door is not open. The side door is basically like lowering down like a troop transporter. The only person that you can see is the head and shoulders of Mar Barez as he's standing there kind of yelling at you and being all mean.
Is this side opening?
Yes, that's the side that's opening.
I have
Oh,
a feeling
okay.
we don't want that thing to open up all the way.
I'm gonna run to the droid and hide behind it.
Okay, so that's
my
your action. You're going to run behind the droid.
We're declaring actions. I can't tell you guys what I'm doing.
No, I know.
what is Jalad going to do?
Is there a mechanism that I could identify on the door that could possibly jam it? Like
Jam it?
Like a circuit box or something that I could shoot. and stop
You
it
mean
from-
on the transport?
on the transport? Yeah, like a control panel.
All right, so I would say
That's what we can both do that.
That's exactly what I'm doing, dude.
Okay.
I was like, I'll just start the scene in Star Wars where he shoots the blast door of the control box open.
All right, so in theory, yes. Give me a technical roll. The difficulty to see what it is you're looking for will be 15.
All right, so just a straight technical roll.
Unless you have Um,
Well, it's all the same anyway. Like, except for medicine, it's all the same. So
okay, then it doesn't matter.
So it's not a medicine roll. 15.
Right on the button. You're like, okay, yes, you can see, like, as the thing is coming down, it's got like two, like, hydraulic arms, one either side. So in theory, a pinpoint blaster shot to that could possibly take it out.
Okay.
But
So
you need an Imperial Stormtrooper to be that precise.
so seeing that there's two, I'm gonna immediately say, the two hydraulics. We can stop it from blowing down. I don't know why it sounded like.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was not intentional.
All right.
We can stop the two hydraulics.
Oh, no problem,
Lorne,
Bill. You got it, Bill,
what do
buddy.
you want to do?
Oh, I would shoot one of them after saying that. That was
Okay. One of them.
Well, yeah. 'Cause
Let's just leave it at one of them for now.
Okay.
Which one?
Because you didn't specify. So what is Lauren going to do?
So a couple of steps behind the kid, thinking the kid's running. I'm running behind, running that way as well.
Okay.
When the kid stops at the droid, I'm gonna trip a little, and I'm reaching down to throw the kid over my shoulder.
Okay. All right. And
Yeah, we're not
Kreese.
stopping here.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
point
can
my
fix
blaster
it.
and go, which one?
left.
Okay, I'm gonna I'll shoot a shot at the left control panel.
Okay. All right. So movements go first. Okay. So kid runs to the droid, and Lorne basically is going to run up behind you. That's the first movement.
I can't move, so
Oh yeah.
You're not allowed to move ever.
I'm not
Well,
allowed to
good.
move.
We didn't want you behind that droid anyway.
I know, but I can fix it. Oh, I want my droid.
Okay. You
Get
should
you
get a
a
move
new
now. Now, yeah, you may be able to. If you have droid repair, it is
I
entirely
do.
possible you could at least get it to wounded status,
plan. I
which
was
means
gonna-
it will run.
I was gonna try and fix it and bring it with us.
Okay, so go ahead and move.
Okay.
All right.
He shoots the kid.
Lorne, you're gonna move as well. Okay. Now it's declaring shooty things. So the only person that gets to shoot this turn is Mar Barez, and I am gonna roll a d6. He is going to shoot at either Jalid or Kreese, seeing as you're the ones that are leaning out to shoot at his beloved transport. 1, 2, 3, it'll be Kreese. 4, 5, 6, it's Jalid. Jalid, Mar Barez is going to take a shot at you. So let's go ahead and get you. You two can roll first.
Okay.
So this thing is considered small, so it is going to be additional +5 to hit it. So whatever and you're aiming kind of right. I'll put a pinpoint on here so you can see it. Hold on. There.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, let me fix that because you're aiming at 2 separate points. Hold on. Let me do this. That's easier to hit, right? No.
Yep.
Yes.
And right out there in the middle too. Is good.
It's Imperial design, you know?
Okay, there you go. One on the left, one on the right.
Okay.
So who was shooting at the one on the left?
I was.
Okay. So
Ooh, because it's closer and I'm that smart. No, that's not why.
Very smart. Yes.
I just sounded out of
Good thinking. Okay, here's my roll. Ooh.
And here's my roll.
Oh.
Ooh, that just hits.
yeah, because you're at closer range, aren't you?
Well, yeah,
So your range would be 10, but the +5 gives you.
yeah. So it's just hits.
Okay. 10 is the resistance to the first one. So, let's see. Let's have Kreese roll your damage.
Okay.
20 will disable it. Okay, 17. So that has damaged it, but has not disabled it completely. Shagget, roll for yours.
Nice.
21. You have disabled yours. Okay, so what happens is one of them is kind of stuck, and the other one is kind of grinding. So the whole, the whole thing that normally would just kind of like lower down and go thump on the ground, it's got to about here, and it's like going and making a weird grinding sound. All right. Meanwhile, Mar Barez fires with his blaster rifle at Jalid. And you are how far?
Way far.
You're doing cover, so he needs, that's a 10 he needs to hit you.
Oh, God.
Okay,
The
don't
wrong
forget you
ones.
can choose to dodge.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose
that's
to
right.
dodge.
I'm not going to remind you forever, but as it's new,
I know.
I will definitely remind you. So go ahead and make a dodge, which will add your dodge to his.
Okay.
Okay, so now he needs a 24 to shoot you.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm basically jumping the way I was shooting. Like, ah! Oh.
Ooh.
Alrighty. With you leaping to the ground. It pretty much hits exactly where you were standing, and there's a big singe mark on the floor. But that's all. Okay, next action that was actually going on. So, Lorne, your intent is to grab Harper and...
Yeah, I'm scooping this kid up.
Over
I
the
don't know
shoulder.
anything about this kid, and I just know it's stopping for a droid.
Okay.
Of course. The droid saved us.
But
Sorry,
it's a-
Dio. You're on your own.
Oh,
All right. In theory, it would be a resisted brawl versus brawl, but it almost seems pointless to waste the time to do it.
hey, she would fight, okay?
Then you both need to roll your brawls.
She's not good at it. It's okay.
Don't worry, roll a natural 20. I mean,
Yeah, you got to beat a 19 there, kid.
Okay, you got this. Just brawling or brawling parry?
Brawling parry is what it would be for you,
Ooh, that's actually better.
because you're trying to fend the attack off.
How do I do this?
Why do you two always get in brawling matches? by the way? What's that about?
There we go.
dang.
14.
Oh,
Okay.
That's not bad,
The kid
right?
puts up quite a struggle, but kicking and screaming, you do manage to get her off the ground and over your shoulder.
She's
It's
screaming
going to
all
be the
time, "I
one
can
away
do
from
it,
the
I
shooting,
can
by
do
the
it."
way.
Okay, so yeah, you're throwing her over your left shoulder then.
It makes sense. If you're trying to pick up a tangent.
And holding on to her with a cybernetic arm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so with the state of the door, one security guard can pop out of it per round, as opposed to all four of them being able to come out. So, new round. So let's have everybody declare. All right, Jalid, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, Harper. I'm gonna get behind the droid and aim my rifle at the guy. I'm
So
using
you
the
want-
droid as cover. Or some
Okay, so you
cover.
move behind the droid using it as cover, and you're gonna spend the round aiming at Barez.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I'll move back because that's not right there.
Yeah. Okay. Kid.
kicking and screaming that she can fix the droid.
Okay. So you screaming
whole
that you
way.
want to fix the droid. Are you actively trying to get down?
Yeah, she would be, but
Okay.
I don't think I really have a chance on that, so it's kind of pointless for that to happen.
It's brawl versus
Cybernetic
brawl,
arm.
parry.
Well,
Okay.
it would be my brawl, and my brawl is less than my brawl parry, so there's absolutely no way.
Okay. So basically, you're gonna kick and scream, but then reside to
cute-
the fact that it's futile.
Yeah, it's a 2D. There's no way that's gonna help.
All right. Lauren.
I am just thinking I've got to get this kid to recover, so I am booking it.
All right. So you're gonna run.
I'm running.
All right. Where do you want to run to? What are you aiming to run to? So just for reference, these rocks here are pretty big. They're about 3 foot, so you can actually get behind those. This one here, not so much.
Okay, so we're first leg of it. We're aiming for these rocks here.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of run to here first, and then as your second move, you're gonna run to here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Security guard 1 will drop out of the hatch for his move. So that's what he's doing. All right, so moves are going to go first. Right, security guard 1. Oh, hang on.
I haven't declared anything.
I was
yet.
about to say we haven't asked Kreese what he's doing yet.
Shooting at the mechanism again.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Right, that's going to come to a rolling stop there. So he's going to move out. All right, so everybody that's going to move, do your first move.
So we're to the rock here.
Yep, okay. And I guess you're going with, whether you like it or not. Okay.
Me as a player, I feel bad for it.
I know,
but-
it's fine. No, she's
But
just
Lauren does not know that this kid's a genius and can fix this droid.
He
so-
just thinks he's sentimentally going to stand there and get himself killed. Okay. The droid is big enough if you crouch down to provide a level of cover, so that will give you +5 points for your cover. Okay. That's all the movements. Right, shooting things.
On Kreese.
All right, so Barez is gonna shoot at Jalid again. And he will need a. So you're gonna rely on your cover, right? You're gonna dodge,
Yeah,
or
I'm not- no,
I mean,
no
you can
dodging.
choose to. You can declare dodge if you get hit. So, or if you know you're being shot at. So you don't want to dodge.
No, I really want to cover and then to aim. So I
All right,
have no
okay.
intention of
So
dodging.
DC is going to be 15.
Yikes.
Ugh.
Barez will hit you with that.
Yeah. He smarts.
All right. You're shooting back at him. So roll.
Well, actually,
because-
I was actually aiming. So.
Oh, okay. Then it doesn't matter.
Ugh.
So then his will resolve, because if you were shooting back at him and you rolled more than 23,
No,
your
I was
action would resolve first.
because he
Okay.
was behind cover, right? So I was aiming. So.
Yep. All right.
Ouch.
Alrighty. Oh! He barely winged you.
So I have to roll my strength and roll higher than an 8.
Yes.
Wow.
We know how this is gonna go.
I mean, either way, he hit you, so you count as stunned for the rest of the turn. Which all that will do is nullify your aim.
Ooh,
10!
got
You
it.
did it. Okay. So basically, you crouch down and you're lining up your shot, and he's like, and it just wings you, catches your attention. What that means is you take no damage, you can do nothing else for the rest of this turn, but that will technically nullify your aim. So you won't have that start of the next round.
Okay.
All right, Kreese,
Yep.
you're shooting at the mechanism again.
Yeah. Oh God.
13.
Ooh.
Aram! 17 months. Resub hype. Much love. Take your pants off.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Yep. Not good enough.
Cool.
Okie dokie. And then anybody that's still got an action, which is Lauren. So Lauren is going to slide in behind cover with the kid.
Ah,
Hold still, damn it! All right.
Whoa.
Okay. New declared actions. Jalid.
I'm no longer stunned, right? But I lost my
You're no
aim.
longer stunned, but you don't get the benefit of the aim.
He's
you were shot.
behind cover, correct?
Yep.
So it's like a plus 5 or whatever.
Yep.
I am going to take a risk and shoot twice at him.
Shoot twice at Barris. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So that everything goes down by 1, right?
Yep. So you lose a dice.
So first shot. Oh wait, well.
Oh yeah, you don't need to roll it yet, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
That was a horrible roll.
All right. What is Kid doing the same thing?
yep.
Kicking and screaming,
I
but
mean, there's nothing she can do. So
okay,
yeah,
fair
she's-
enough. Protesting endlessly. Lauren.
Absolutely.
We're still trying to get out of as far away from this danger as possible.
You've got a tree here, and then marshland and swamp here. So, same
Okay,
thing.
well-
If you double run, you'll basically get into the swamp.
Okay, well, we're going for the tree.
Okay, tree first. All right, and Crease.
Uh,
Now, bearing in mind there is now a security guard has crawled
yes, I
out.
know. Which is what I'm trying to decide if I just run at this point, because if I miss again, there's 2, and then we are in a lot of trouble. I think seeing them starting to come out, and I see Jalad starting to aim for a shot, I think I'm going to start to run.
Okay.
Yeah.
You running once, twice? What's the deal?
Yes. Twice.
All right,
Twice,
so
I
you're gonna
guess.
run. Where's your first run, and where's your first run? Where's your second run?
So my first one, I'm gonna try to kind of get behind Jalad here and kind of duck down,
Okay.
and then my second one is gonna be further than that, another 10. So right
Okay,
around. I'm gonna try to get to this
so-
rock, even for some cover. I'm gonna try to go there.
Right. Everybody that's got to move, make your moves.
Okay. Yeah, there's only 2 there. I wasn't about to. It's a lost cause. We slowed him down, but
Oh yeah, it's definitely better than having all 4 just come running out and start firing.
yeah.
Okay. Right, shooting.
Yeah, I missed.
Your first shot misses. Okay, this one just came out. He doesn't get a shot. This one here will. He is going to shoot at you. He needs a 15 because of cover. Okay, nope, he's gonna miss.
Nice.
All right, and once again, Barres is going to take a shot. And he needs 15 for cover.
You can dodge too, Shag.
Oh.
Barely will hit. Do you want to dodge? Technically, you need to declare that before I roll, but
Yeah. I
again, you're still getting used to it, so I'm okay if you wanted to declare a dodge.
Well, obviously, I freaking dodge. I mean, yes.
Okay.
but we will
Then
course
he's not going to
correct
hit you
moving-
because a dodge will push that out of range. Out of.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I see how the flow moves. Yeah, it's.
All right. Now you have a second. So now we do our second moves. So everybody that can move.
Okay.
Greedo runs to there.
Excuse me?
and-
That is not my name. He is a disgrace.
Okay. And then Lauren, was you moving again, or was you staying by the tree?
No, we're staying behind the tree. I'm going to put the kid down and say, do not move.
Okay. All right. We have Jalid's second shot. No, we hold on.
Oh, well,
'cause
I
you
missed
dodged.
again anyway.
So,
Oh, because I dodged.
so that actually would have lowered that by another dice.
Well, I'm not hitting
So you
anything
missed.
now.
So, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Never mind. All right. That's everybody this turn. Start of the next turn. Jalid.
Yeah, seeing the situation now, I am running and ducking and dodging and weaving. And I'm declaring that right from the get-go.
Okay.
Because I am,
All right.
But
Let's see. So you're doing that, Kid. Once you're put, so you're going to be put down. What are you going to do once you're put down?
I mean, okay, so the droid might be a lost cause at this point, and I think she'd know that, having seen it get shot again.
It would be very,
She could have fixed it if they left her alone. And she's super upset about that. But she will probably try to run up to the cover rocks we were at before, trying to get closer to Jalad.
Okay.
She's going to be trying to run back towards him.
So you're going to run to here.
Yeah.
All right.
Obviously
Lauren.
behind cover.
I'm expecting this. I'm grabbing the back of the kid's clothes.
Okay, so you're going to put the kid down, and then your intent is to just basically, if you see the kid,
Yeah,
you're going to grab it. Okay.
Not what I was wanting to do, but I expected the kid to try to run. So I'm going to grab by the back.
Okay. And Crease.
I am going to run behind these rocks here for cover. I will.
Yep. Okay.
And I will dodge if anyone tries to shoot at me.
All right. Okay. All right. So let's resolve moves then. Oh,
Okay.
Not that. I don't want to move
I
that.
go there.
Assuming I can't move.
Well, it depends. It may miss. Oh, stay there. There we go. Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Let me move this.
he died. He got run over.
Oh, yeah.
Victory!
We can get the droid back!
That was easier than I thought.
It's like a car in GTA 5 that just keeps going and you stand in front of it.
Okay.
You're like, oh.
All right. So, yep. Basically, another one is going to pop out. This one's going to move to here. So, movements. So, Greedo, you're going to run to here.
Yes.
All right. So, Lauren, you need to make a brawl versus brawl parry to grab Kid.
Ooh, I get to try again?
19.
That works.
You got to beat a 19.
Aw.
Nope. Okay, so you start running and it's suddenly like as the back of your tunic is grabbed, like grabbing hold of you firm and hard. Okay.
Dear kid.
All right, shooting.
I am run dodging, by the way. I think we all are at this point.
Right. So
You get out of here.
Jalad, you've got two security guards shooting at you. You're behind. You're basically dodging. So go ahead and make your dodge because that will account for both shots, or all shots basically that come at you. Ooh, a 7.
Oh, shag it.
Okay. That wasn't so peachy.
It's all right. They're bad shots, right?
13 is.
Come get you if I didn't have to worry about the
medium.
kid getting shot.
I know.
Well, the good news is they need 17 to hit you. And that's tough for them.
Ooh.
Yay!
Oh, yeah, that's really hard for him. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, as I said, these are just crap security personnel. They're not skilled at all.
Let's say serpentine.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm doing the Apocalypto run that guy does.
Okay.
Just thinking.
Seeing that you have made it that far, I think. So Barez, he's actually going to take a shot at Kreese, but Kreese has got cover.
And I'm gonna dodge.
All right, go ahead and dodge.
Okay. Let's see. Dodge 5D. Oh, good luck.
Oh, nice. 19.
Jesus, your dodge.
He needs a 29.
I'm good at Houston and I'm good at Dodgton.
It was a pretty good shot, too,
Yeah,
but
it was.
not enough.
Thank God I dodged. That would have hit, I think.
All right. Okay. Anyone got any moves that they're still waiting on? I think that was it, wasn't it?
Well, I was doing
probably
a,
one.
well, run is 10, right? Yeah.
Run is 10, and you can choose to run twice, but that gives you minus 2d if you're trying to do anything. So,
Okay.
yep.
No, I think that
All
was
right.
the end.
So next round then. Go ahead, Jalad. What are you gonna do?
Move. I'm running. We GTF Owen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm dodging.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, so as you're all fleeing towards the swamp, Barrows is screaming,
Hold it right there! If you surrender now, I promise it'll be swift.
Okay. So, yeah, Jalad, you're gonna move. Where are you moving to?
Basically, where Kreese.
Okay. Kid.
I can't do anything, so I'm gonna.
The joys of being a small child. Okay.
Oh, I know. I knew this was happening when I made the character.
Lauren?
She'll probably just scream about needing to get to Jalad.
Okay.
You see me running towards you.
She's still
In
trying
a
to
shower of shower of
Like, what are you doing?
blaster fire.
I'm probably doing this to everybody as I'm running.
Okay. Lauren, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to do nothing, and I'm going to say nothing.
Okay, so you're just gonna stay hiding behind the tree?
Yeah.
All right,
Waiting for
Kreese.
them to get over here.
Yeah, I'm going behind the tree.
Okay, so you're
which
bolting
I
for the tree?
think that'll be a. Would that be a run? I guess technically. Yes?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll be dodging. So I'll take a. So if I'm running, I take a 1D or 2D off of my dodge.
1D.
If just one. Okay, so I'm gonna be running. I'm still kind of like ducking down, but looking off, being like, "We've got to get out of here!" and
Okay.
waving everyone.
All right, so everybody that's got to move, make your moves.
All right. Sorry.
No, you're good. Alrighty. It's shooting time. Alright, so there are 3 security guards that are all shooting at Jalad as he runs.
So it's at
So-
a -1 because I ran.
Yep.
Huh!
Okay. Plus the cover should be all right.
Yeah, you
Alright,
got this. buddy.
11. Alright, so yeah. The security guards, they can't hit you. So you're basically surrounded by blaster fire, but none of them hit you. Barrows, on the other hand, he might. 21.
Cool.
Oh, so close. All right, you kind of peek your head up to see what's going on. As you do so, Barrows blasts right at you, and like a huge chunk of rock explodes like right where your face was. Like you just dive back and see the splinters fly everywhere. All right. That's all you guys did. So next round then. Declare your moves.
I'm gonna be like, into the swamp! Please get the girl into the swamp! As I'm running to catch up. since you're all just like hanging out behind a tree.
Okay, so you're
We
going to
were
yell
waiting
that,
for
and
you,
what's your
ass.
action?
I'm running to the tree where they are. That's
Okay,
fine.
so you're going to run to the tree and screaming, "Get to the swamp!" Okay.
Get to the chopper, blah blah.
Kid.
Thing's okay. I tried to run that direction towards the swamp.
All right, Lauren.
Yeah, pushing the kid ahead of me, and we're going.
Let's go. All right, Crease.
Yep, we're all going.
All right, okay, everybody that has a move.
Oh, and I'm still dodging.
Yeah, dodging also.
How far can we go? Let's see.
10 feet.
Well, the swamp's to the west, right?
Yeah, it's right beside us. There.
Yeah, that
I'm
is
just
the
going-
swamp.
We're,
Yeah, you're
we're,
going the right
we're
way.
going.
We're yeah, we're in there.
Okay, Barras is jumping down and starting to run in that direction. The security guards are all kind of coming round to the front of the thing. Again, it's like everybody's kind of scarpering. So the 3 security guards, again, they're going to shoot at Jalid. So Jalid, give me your dodge roll. Yep. They can't possibly hit you, not unless they actually spend the time to aim, which they're not. So they're just like shooting as you flee.
Does this tree offer more protection than the rock?
It's 5 either way. 5
Five.
cover. But again, they can't hit you. All right, Barres is going to take a shot at somebody other than you, though.
Ooh.
It is either going to be Crease or Lorne.
Yeah, I don't think he can hit the kid since I'm standing behind.
Yep.
him.
All right, 1, 2, 3 will be Crease. 4, 5, 6 is going to shoot at Lorne.
This is where one of us gets shot in the back.
All right, Lorne, are you dodging?
Oh, no, actually, I probably wouldn't. I would probably shove the kid.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then let's see what the range is. Just over 20. Medium. Okay. He only needs a 10 to shoot you. Actually, you're running, right? Let me double check. I can't remember if when you're running...
Yeah, there's no way I would dodge if the kid was in front of me. It's like, no, if I
Yeah,
dodge,
because you
the
don't
kid
want to
gets
get out
hit.
of the way and let the kid get shot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Alrighty. Yep. You're getting shot in the back. Okay, where is it? Yep. Okay, so you need to go ahead and roll. Click on your armor icon, because that will roll your strength and your armor. A 10. Okay. A 13. Okay, so that basically puts you down to wounded, which means you can still do everything that you normally could do, but everything is down 1d.
Got it.
Okay. All right. And next round, you 3 here are in the swamp. I'm gonna move you up here because you're like vanished. Which just means, Jalid, you're the only one left to make a run for the...
Running and dodging.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Alright, give me a dodge roll.
Okay.
11, that's pretty good. So again, the security guards cannot hit you. Barez needs a 21.
Ooh.
23. He will get you. Okay,
Right.
roll your strength. Unless you have, do you have any armor?
No, I don't have armor. I don't believe in armor.
I know them feels, dude. I just got shot in the back.
Okay.
14. You
I'm
are
wounded.
also wounded.
Clipped out.
Okay. And then you get into the swamp. Okay, as you guys are all fleeing into the swamp, once you're in there, it kind of goes between water that is like ankle deep to knee deep, but it's no real deeper than that. But there are tons of bushes and trees and overgrown stuff, and it's something that you can start to kind of easily begin to vanish and disappear into the undergrowth. So everybody that wishes to, what do you want to do? Are you just like fleeing as fast as you can further into the swamp, or is anybody trying to hide, or what's the game plan? What do you guys want to do?
I think we're just running, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just trying to put as much distance as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
They're just gonna take random shots at us? What assholes?
Yeah, I mean, as you're running, you can hear them firing at you. They'll chase you as far as the entrance to the swamp. But finally, as you're kind of disappearing, you hear Barez muffled in the background. He says,
Ah, to hell with it. Let the swamp take care of them. They won't get far. Everybody load up. We've got rebels to hunt to the north.
and with that, they're all going to kind of load back into their wheeled transport. It's not fit to chase you into the swamps with, so they're not even going to try. But other than that, eventually you guys will get past them and away enough to start to take a breather.
So me and Shaggy can bleed out.
Med packs.
Yeah, we got those med packs at least.
Yeah.
Are these med packs one use, or are they?
They are single use, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You managed to kind of, after you can no longer hear any blaster fire, tired, exhausted, and wounded, you're now in a big, thick, overgrown swamp area.
Is everyone okay?
Yes. I think so. Are you?
You see me. You see me holding my side. They clipped me. They clipped me as I was running.
It made me bleed my own blood.
Talk to me. You should have someone look at that.
I mean, I could look at myself, but it was a little awkward, the angle, you know.
Harper will pop over.
Okay.
What were you thinking?
What do you mean? What was I thinking?
Running
I could've
towards me.
fixed it.
So, wounded, with a med pack, the difficulty to remove the wound and bring him back down to normal is only 10.
I'll do that.
Even on myself? Oh, okay. She'll do it.
I mean, unless you want to do it, I think yours is better than mine.
I think it is too, but I just find it awkward that I would like.
You totally can. I mean,
Hey.
I think you could. I think
Okay.
if you further, it would be weird.
The Predator's done it to himself, so if the Predator can, you can.
right?
All right, so I'll do it on myself. Oh my god!
Oh God.
Maybe you
okay,
shouldn't have.
you failed.
Wait, that's not. That's weird. My medicine is 40, but my technical is 3D plus 2. Yet it only rolled 3 dice. Why did it roll 3d6?
Should it be? Let's have a look at your sheet. Hold on. Crease.
My medicine's on 40, so.
Yeah, I was like, wait, mine's better than that. I should have rolled.
Oh, I'm looking at crease. That's not going to do me any good.
Oh, because I'm wounded.
There you go.
I forgot it
being
removes
wounded,
one.
it's harder to perform said thing.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go like, the ankle's bad. I can't.
Okay, we'll give you a mulligan on that one. As soon as you forgot that.
Right. I forgot about that.
So I should do it.
Apparently,
Yeah,
so.
that's not me.
So Harper will take a look at it.
Okay, so you get your med kit. All right.
Oh.
11. Yep. So you patch him up, and that will move you back from wounded. That's
Thank you, Harper.
being
Good
okay.
job.
Incidentally, you can only ever be healed by a med pack once before getting healed fully. So, and a med pack can only bump you one. So you can go from mortal to incapacitated, incapacitated to wounded, wounded to fine. But you can't use multiple med packs.
Okay.
So after this, it's either natural healing or you find a rejuvenation tank, basically.
I'm going to look at Lorne and say, shall I take a look now?
Okay, obviously in discomfort.
Lauren says, no, you roll shit.
So I'm obviously in discomfort, but I'm just gonna kind of shrug and be like, it's fine.
You sure? Because I'll happily do it after what you did with Harper, saving her.
I'd say nothing.
Just take a look at it.
If Lorne's not letting me, I'm not going to push it.
Well, I'm not gonna prevent you, but I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. I'm one of those people.
No, you're one of those.
We need to be operating at full capacity if we are going to make it out of here.
Yeah, so I take the other med pack. I guess we only had 2, and there you go. I'm gonna patch
cool.
Lorne up.
I'm just gonna
All
kind
right.
of grumble. Thank you.
Yep, but that does put you all back to fully healed up. All right. What do you want to do now here in the nice, gooey, nasty swamp?
So after we were arrested, Gore, did we know where we were sent to? I mean, obviously, besides prison, like what planet we are,
No.
what moon we're on. So I try to find a clearing and look at the stars and see if I recognize the geography or where we are.
Okay.
By looking at the stars.
I'm looking at the stars in Star Wars.
All right.
That's totally geography. You're good.
There's entirely too many stars. You need to give me a knowledge planetary systems. The difficulty, though, because you don't know where you are, the difficulty, it would be considered difficult. So that's a 20.
Oh, so that's not
Difficulty's
helping.
difficult.
Because you're not, like, close to your home system necessarily, so...
Yeah, but 6 6s. Oh, 17.
Oh.
Close.
Okay. No,
I could never win anyway.
No, but that's pretty good.
That would be pretty close.
I will say, I'll give you this. Based on seeing one of the moons that you can see, you're able to figure out what system you're in.
Okay.
And you're in the Hallis system, which is like one system over from where you were from.
This is the Hallis system.
Hallis system.
Hallis.
But there are dozens of planets in the Hallis system, so which planet you're on,
Okay.
you haven't got a clue.
So I'll say this is the Hallis system, but I have no idea which one. There's so many.
Good, so we're right where we were before you told us that.
Okay. Oh, and you said you wanted to go into the clearing, right, to do that?
Oh, yeah.
There you
I
go.
mean,
There's a clearing right there.
got it.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah. And what the lady said to keep going west until there's a big clearing, right?
She said go west until there's a big clearing, and that they had arranged for a transport.
That's a transport. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
So we should keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we need to keep heading west. The transport she spoke of.
Is this west?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm gonna whip around. Do you not know your directions?
Okay. So everybody, you suddenly start to hear a weird clicking sound.
Oh.
Like, for all intensive purposes, if you can imagine what the Predator going, when it does that clicky sound,
Oh,
it's very
God.
similar to that.
How do you say it? Yauja? I can't say their name.
Yauja. Okay. And it seems to be coming from somewhere not too far away in front of you.
Awesome. So that sounds coming from the west.
Yeah, sort of this area-ish.
Would I know what that animal is, Gore, by the noise of it?
Let's see.
The only reason I ask is I have a slight uptick in survival. Just being on a lot of planets and bounty hunting, I feel like maybe I would have seen a little more.
I would say I would give you a roll on that for sure.
Okay.
15 DC.
Here we go. Sure. Ooh.
Okay.
So close. Okay.
Nope, not sure.
It
Okay.
is definitely not the Predator.
Well,
I can't move myself, but
Well, they
Harper.
don't-
Oh, again.
Nine.
Sorry. We're almost
Valid.
out of these maps where you can't move yourself.
It's okay. I was just, gonna let it go until.
Yep, there you go.
so it's coming from over here, Gore.
Somewhere.
I'm
I mean, it's hard to pinpoint here in the
I
swamp,
just mean
but yeah, it's
out there.
definitely somewhere in this sort of vicinity in front of you.
Should
Okay.
we scout around that?
Yeah, well, I'm going to try to sneak
Okay.
up this direction here to these rocks
All right.
to see if I can kind of see over here to kind of scout out there.
All
I'm
right.
going to stand and watch.
So yeah, give me a sneak roll,
Okay.
and I will roll against. This thing will roll perception against it.
Good luck.
All right. Okay.
Oh, it's creepy.
Is that how you sneak? You back up, like slinking?
Yeah, I
into the
just
dark?
go I just chameleon into the foliage.
All right.
Don't see me anymore.
What is everybody else intending to do? So you're going to try to sneak up to the rocks.
Yep.
What about the kid? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna wish she could sneak up to the rocks, but she's staying with Jalad because I don't know this person.
Okay.
But she definitely is like, I kind of want to go, but also I don't know you yet.
All right. What about Lauren?
I have no idea what the weird little green guy's doing, so I'm just going to stand here.
Okay.
watch.
Jalad.
I'm gonna stand there holding my rifle, aiming, and
In-
under my breath, just in that direction.
Okay.
If anything comes across the
All
water.
right. Movement then. So you snuck up behind the rocks.
Under my breath, you're just gonna hear me go,
Yes.
Rhodians.
And I'm blue, by the way, not green.
Oh, my bad. The blue guy.
All right. Everybody. Let's see. Where are you guys at? I would say everybody give me a perception skill roll.
Yep, this is gonna be the best perception roll ever. You guys ready? Boom.
Damn, you suck at perception.
Yep, I had to dump a stat somewhere. Oh.
Oh my god.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. None of you have noticed it, but the kid. Okay. Kid, you happen to notice, like, right about here, like, moving in this direction, is like a ripple. Like, there's a V moving, like something under the water is coming forward.
Okay, she would grab like Jalad's arm or something and be like, "It's there!
What do you see? What do you see?
It's right there! It's coming right here!"
I rolled a
She's just
2.
pointing. She's pointing back.
For us!
I rolled a 2.
I don't see shit.
No, I know, but she's pointing and like trying to shake and back up at the same time. Like, it's
Gotcha.
kind of-
Okay.
And we're all in the water. Like this whole thing is water. Like,
Yeah, but again, it's like low points are about ankle deep, high points are about knee high. But there are deeper parts, but they're easy to kind of walk around.
okay, so I'm actually going to hand my blaster pistol to Harper,
Yes.
and I'm gonna be like, stay behind me, but shoot around my side. Obviously not at me. Okay, we got
Can I
this.
shoot it now?
What, no, if you see it, you said you see it. You know.
Okay, seeing him be all nervous, I'm gonna ready my razor staff. Like I don't know what.
All right, grip it. All right, so let's go round again then. So Jalid.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna shoot wherever I see Harper shoot. Probably with her bad aim, it'll be a waste, but you know. I'm waiting to see where she aims, and then I'm gonna just shoot blindly there, basically.
Okay.
I'm still holding my
Alright.
ground.
So Harper, is that what you're doing? You're just going to randomly shoot at that spot,
I'm gonna.
or you want to wait until you see something to shoot at?
Can I aim at the ripples coming at me? Like
Yes.
spin around aiming at the ripples, and the next round hit the ripples, or
Yep.
like right where they're coming.
Yep, you could do that.
I would like to do that.
Yeah, you could definitely train the.
She's, like,
you could,
focusing,
train
like,
your
she was-
pistol on where it's moving.
This is her moment to shine. Like she's really prepared.
All right. Okay. Lauren.
I'm watching where the kid's aiming and completely
Okay.
uncomfortable.
So the
because
kid is aiming kind of past this large tree here. So it's kind of aiming over in this sort of direction.
Damn, this kid's got good eyes.
Yeah.
I'm not useful for much, guys, but
All right. Crease, from your vantage point, hidden behind the rocks.
Yeah, if I can't see anything, I'm just gonna keep like sneaking and peering forward, trying to find out where it's coming from.
All right. So where are you moving to? Kind of to the end
maybe-
of the rocks.
Yeah, over here now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can go ahead
Or
and make
just
that
in
move
cover
then,
there.
because move first.
Okay.
All right. Second move. Okay, so out of the water, suddenly leaping out is this big green thing. It is about 10 foot tall. It's got huge, big webbed feet, big, long claws with like fins down its arms, a protruding spine. Here, let me bump it up for chat.
Thing
And a
was a good
hideous-looking face.
descriptor.
All right. So it kind of leaps out and lets out kind of like almost like a hiss / roar, and raises its arms kind of in a threatening fashion. Harper, you were aiming at the ripple, which means I will count that as an aim for this thing. So if you wish to shoot at it, you can do so with aim. So from you,
I do blaster.
it's right at 20 feet. For a blaster pistol, that is medium, which is a 10. So you're going to make your blaster skill roll, but you can add a dice to it.
So I temporarily add one, right?
Yep.
Oh,
So close.
Oh no!
wait, it was supposed to be 4D.
If
Plus
if
two.
you changed the value but didn't click out of the field, it didn't update.
Oh, and that's what it did. It's supposed
So
to
you
be
can
4D.
add a 1d6. You can just
Oh,
fire a
well,
1d6.
We'll take the 2 off, right?
Oh, that.
So call it a 7 and roll a d6.
Well,
So that would have been
it's supposed to still be plus 2. It's 4D plus 2.
4D plus 2. Oh, okay. In that
Well, because
case,
it was
then, yeah,
3D
roll.
plus 2, and I get 1. So roll 1d6.
Yep.
Well, I think-
I mean, it's going to be a 10, isn't it? So, yeah. Okay, yep. So, you will hit it with your blaster pistol.
Nice.
Okay. Roll the blaster pistol damage.
I don't have a blaster pistol,
4D.
It's 4D.
so just roll 4d6.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. And this thing then rolls its strength. Equal. So it is stunned for this turn. Okay. Jalid, you declared that you were going to basically shoot where she shot, right?
Yes.
Take a shot. That's a hit. Ah.
Ooh.
Oh, but it shrugged that one off, I'm afraid.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. So start of a new round then, Jalid. So now there's a thing here. That you're very aware of.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot.
1 second.
That's my turn. I'm shooting, and I'm staying in front of Harper.
Okay. So you're gonna shoot, and that's all. Harper.
She's gonna aim again.
Okay. You spend the turn aiming. Lauren.
I am really taken aback and disgusted by this thing, so I'm fumbling around for the blaster I have.
Okay. So you can get your blaster out. And do you want to shoot as well?
I'm still kind of disgusted and in shock, so I'm just gonna aim.
Okay. So you're gonna pull the gun out and aim. That'll be fine. And last but not least, Kreese.
Yeah, I was kind of ready for something. And so, do I have a shot on my left here? Can I
Oh,
see it
you
come
want a
up
shot from the last round? Yeah, I'll give you that.
No. I don't. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to go back, but I have a shot from where I am.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. You mean, can you see it? Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
cool. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
take
most
two
of these
shots.
trees don't have much canopy. They're kind of thin and twisty, so you can
Perfect.
see this big green blob thing. Not a
Perfect.
problem.
Then I'm gonna take 2 shots.
All right. So nobody's moving except it.
Ooh. Okay.
So it
Uh,
it's basically charging forward
Gross.
with its claws raised, and it looks like it is going to run straight in and start slashing.
that doesn't surprise me.
So who has shots this turn?
Just me, I think. And Kreese.
Yeah.
And Kreese. Okay, so
Sorry, Matt.
Always have shots every round. Okay.
all right, so Jalid, you go ahead and shoot.
Ooh, that is just a hit.
It is. All right.
Oh God.
Jesus, that was so bad.
Yeah, that was brutal, dude.
But I think we're Kreese, whoever's higher, right? Kreese is
We'll
shooting
go
too.
first, yep.
Yeah.
And then Kreese will roll.
So you want me to go next?
Yeah, you roll, and we
I'm
resolve
sorry.
damage in the order
Gotcha.
of
Okay, so since I'm doing 2 shots, I lowered my
D by
D
1.
by 1. Yes,
19. Yeah, you shoot first.
of course.
Okay, and a 19 is a hit. Okay, so roll
Okay.
roll your damage.
Okay. Got my heavy blaster out.
Ooh, 21. Nice.
Ooh.
7.
Oh!
Oh, wow, that's
3.
equal to 3. Which is, I believe, might have been straight down to incapacitated.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, nope. That's a mortal wound. You killed it. You shot it from
Yes.
cover right in the head.
Good, because Lauren was not feeling this.
Yep.
then
You
more
plug
damage.
it right in the head. And then you follow it up and put a hole in its chest. The thing goes splash dead into
Harper's gonna
the
shoot.
water.
Just like as it is dead and a whole new round has started, she's gonna shoot it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take my gun back.
All
Yeah.
right. It is dead.
Harper, nice shot. As I take the gun from
I'm
your
gonna
hand.
put the blaster away and take a step back and swallow like audibly. I'm looking a bit green.
I'm going to take a few steps from behind the rock cover here
Okay.
and just sort of twirl my pistol and put it in my holster and just go,
That was a good shot, Rodian. A good shot.
Ta-da!
thank you. Right this way. And I'll kind of turn back and continue west here.
I'm Jalad. What is your name, by the way? As I'm following you.
Chris! You can call me Chris. And I'll just keep walking.
Alrighty. Okay, well, you continue to wade through the swamp. As it starts to get kind of later, you know, there are more and more bugs that seem to be coming out at night. And you're constantly going,
Don't like that.
and having to swat bugs off yourselves.
I'm cold-blooded, so they don't care about me.
Roll for malaria. No. Okay. You continue to wade forward through the water. After a short period of time, however, it actually starts to kind of open up. The water here gets a little bit deeper, but you can see there's kind of a large opening. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys here. It's a big wide opening. There's kind of like a little island out there in the center. And you can see that you can kind of, you know, on the other side, there's actually an extension, but how far the water goes around, you're not sure. However, in the far distance, you can hear a very faint sound that's kind of like, and in the distance, you can see what looks like some kind of aircraft that's got two big, huge twin rotor blades on either side of its wings. Kind of like an ornithopter, and it's slowly kind of flying through the air. It could well be the transport and looking for you, but where you guys are right now, you might be a little hard for it to spot.
Should we shoot in the air so it knows that we're here?
You know that it's
Yeah, I was gonna say.
How do you know that it's not hostile?
I don't. That's why I asked. I mean, we could.
I'm gonna kind of look around, Gore. Does this area look like it's a clear landing for a ship of that size?
This island in the middle probably is. That's about the only place it could put down.
Okay. This could make for a suitable extraction point. You, and I'll point to Lorne.
Yeah, it's about 10 meters across the water, but the water is considerably deeper here.
Can you use your stick to see the depths of the water?
I'm just gonna not say anything. I'm gonna walk over there and do what he asks.
It seems like very quickly it does get considerably deeper. I mean, all the way down to the staff itself is probably a good 5 foot long. And there's only like the top blade and maybe 3 or 4 inches of the staff itself sticking out all the way out there. So it's a good 4.5 foot deep. At least as far out as you can go. So,
And a good swim.
That's a strength. She can. Not well.
yeah, I mean,
And she's about 4.5 feet, so.
it's
right
assumed
above
that
her
you
height.
can, as long as you've got above 1D,
She can. She's
you
got a
can
PD.
swim. Swim rolls are really only going to come into play if something happens in the water or against a current or a tide or something like that.
She can. She's just not a very strong person, so.
I'm going to look at the water, Gore. Do I see any signs of movement?
No, it is unnervingly still.
Yeah. I'm going to kind of peer in and just say, well, shall we cross here?
I'm gonna make a face and be like, "Can we go around?"
And you said when we look down, Gore, we can't really see where the water.
No, the water is very much not clean and clear.
But I mean, down the river.
No, you can't see far enough down the swamp to know how far down you'd have to go to be able to kind of come back up and around. I mean, this is not a flowing river. It's stagnant water, so obviously at some point there would be a point to go around. But how long that would take, and by the time you wade, it's entirely possible that you may not be seen by the transport. So it's a
Okay,
gamble.
I'm gonna say, does anybody have rope?
Sorry, I don't.
Does rope exist in space? I don't know if I've ever seen rope in a
I think
Star
the
Wars
question would have
movie.
been, was
They're
there?
advanced enough to come up with blasters, lasers, and lightsabers, but rope is beyond
I
them.
just don't think I've ever seen like rope in a movie.
Well, I mean, I don't think
Yes.
there was rope in the.
Rope is a thing,
Okay.
but
the
none of
bags.
you have rope, I don't think.
Okay.
And
I
a
mean,
small piece of string.
if we do cross, we should cross all together, right? Same time.
We could.
I'll go first.
Mm,
Kim's ready.
Oh.
Like up in the front, ready
I mean,
to
if
go.
why is there a child here? I'm gonna say for the first time.
This.
Look, I'm not a child.
I've got a gun.
No, I took it back.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm just gonna. This is
I'm
Harper.
almost 2/3 an adult.
Why are any of us here?
This is Harper. My
Very existential.
I was thinking that. By the way, Lauren's voice isn't deep enough or high enough to. You probably still don't know whether
just
this
call
is a
you
man
Pat?
or a woman.
Okay, well, as you're having this discussion, the ornithopter, or whatever it is, the transport, is now kind of coming into full view. It's come down a little bit, but it's still moving, and it looks like it's going to buzz straight over top of the clearing. You notice like a couple
We need to
of...
get over there.
You see a couple of spotlights kind of shine down and dart around a little bit in and around the center area.
If no one stops her, Harper's gonna go for it.
I would go too, Gora. I would go before the kid would go. I think.
Okay, so you were going to dive in and
She's
just
ready. Like she's going.
wade
Yeah,
through.
I'm gonna.
We're all going.
It doesn't get any deeper than 5 foot. So anybody above, if you're kind of like,
I
you
mean,
can
that
wade
come
like
to
this,
about
but I mean, it's
my neck.
certainly deep enough for
how are you
anybody to
gonna
swim. And of
signal?
course,
weren't you going to make sure you had something to make fire? And now
Harper's
it's all
gonna
wet,
have to
so...
swim.
They'd see,
Harper's
if
swimming.
they the spotlights are on that center area, they'd see us.
Yeah, I'm going to be near Harper, walking next to her, basically, because I'm over 5 feet. Easy.
okay.
And I'm just going to like, if she's struggling or going slow, just like push her along.
I'm not going to
on
get
Nick's
left
feet.
behind, so I guess
You have to
I'll
hold on to
follow.
Nick so Nick doesn't get dirty.
All right. Okay. So everybody, go ahead. So everybody's swimming, right?
Walking.
Sounds
I'm
like-
swimming.
Well, walking or swimming.
Trudging.
Okay. So basically, you're only going to be moving 5 either way.
Okay.
There's no running through water, so. All right, so everybody that's moving, move yourselves. You're 5.
I can't do that yet.
You're not allowed to move.
I'm not allowed to
Grounded.
join.
So as
you
we're
go.
going, I'm just going to say, guys, we could have just picked her up and tossed her.
You should be able to move now. There you go. All right. So yeah, the thing starts to come, and the lights kind of flash. They pass over you, but then they kind of come back, and both of them then focus down on top of you. As the thing starts to come down, you begin to feel a huge downdraft of wind. Okay, so everybody, give me a perception roll.
Oh, God.
Damn.
Nice roll.
Woo!
Oh, did mine roll? Oh, it did. Okay. That was weird.
Oh God.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, so these things begin to come kind of like swimming through the water towards you, using their web feet to propel themselves forward.
Must swim fast.
Oh, that's cute.
As this thing
This is
starts
closer
to
to us.
and pull itself down into position and slowly starts to come. Okay, you notice that one of the spotlights at that point shoots over to here. As a side door opens, and a guy with a mounted laser rifle just suddenly starts and just opening fire at this thing, and sends it ducking back underneath the water. Okay. Once that kind of gets there, they like sheepishly like go underneath. As you see this kind of guy, he's wearing like a military style hat and goggles, starts to kind of like beckon you to hurry up. And this thing comes all the way down and touches down on the ground like. Getting close to it, it's like you're having to turn your eyes because these massive rotors are just spraying water everywhere and kicking up all kinds of crap off of the, the swamp floor.
Awesome.
Yeah. I think we'd all haul ass to the rescue.
Oh yeah, I'm getting on that ship.
Right as you get to it, it takes off and the guy goes, Psych!
We take out your blasters and shoot him.
Okay. Yep. As soon as you get there, he starts kind of pulling you all on board, one after the other. And then eventually, once everybody's loaded up it goes and flies off into the air. Go ahead and move this over here. Leaving the swamp behind you. Okay, so basically as you start pulling away, they kind of close the doors. They're already up in the air and moving by the time that they get there. It's pretty loud in this thing. Much like, really, it's like being inside of a helicopter. You can see that they've all got earmuffs on, or, and little comm pieces. Yep, earmuffs.
They got layer buns, right?
Yeah, layer buns on their head. Okay, but yeah, they kind of like pull away and start. They're pretty much buzzing the top of the swamp, heading out in that direction. So the guy suddenly goes, "Was there anybody else with you? Did anybody else make it out that came this way?"
I'm gonna just shake my head.
Yeah, we're just gonna shake our head.
Okay, he kind of runs up and puts his hand on either side of the cockpit where you can see two people sitting up there, and you just see him go, kind of like indicate, just go. With that, they kind of, the thing suddenly like picks up speed as you're like pressed back into your chairs, and it starts to lift up and move further away. After a bit, he kind of like comes back there and opens up like a metal locker and starts to hand everybody like canteens of water. He's like, "I bet you're thirsty, huh?"
Yeah, there wasn't enough water down there.
I wouldn't drink it.
Just start drinking.
Okay. He says, "So, any of you native to this place?"
Never seen it before.
Yes. Huh. Well, I guess we'll get you to the nearest starport. Okay. So he kind of goes back up and you see him, talking to the two guys up front. They just kind of nod and put their thumbs up. Then he comes back there and he goes, "So what's your story? Are you, part of the rebellion, or are you guys just Ne'er-do-wells have found yourself in the Imperial lockup.
I'm rebellion now. Didn't want to be.
Yes.
Was
Harper's excited.
I'm gonna look at Harper and kind of shake his head a little bit, knowing that she likes what he just said.
It's like, yeah, I dare say that the Imperials are gonna have your names and have you marked. They're not real big on when prisoners escape, you know?
Lauren just looks incredibly pestered about this information.
Still, unless any of you committed any direct crimes against the Imperial, they probably won't chase you but a system or two.
Just a system.
Where are we going? What's starport?
He goes, we're gonna drop you at Brassic. He said, Brassic's not a particularly pleasant place, but let's be honest, you're probably gonna want to lay pretty low. But I bet you can find transport off this damn rock for not too much money.
We don't have any money.
Well, it'll do. It's better than jail. Thank you.
All right, okay. So yeah, you're in the air for about another 2 hours, and eventually, after a while, you see them start to kind of come down lower, and you can see, by now it's pitch black, but you can see all these lights in the distance. What looks like a small city. The whole terrain around here, it's either rocky and mountainous or swamps. This is not a very hospitable place, but a great place to put a prison. And you kind of realize that Barez was probably right with the hostility and the sort of things living in that swamp. If you hadn't have gotten any way to kind of get out of there, the swamp would have probably killed you before they ever had to worry about you. Fortunately, the rebel that arranged the breakout indirectly pretty much saved your lives, whether she realized it or not. But at the, after a couple of hours, eventually it starts kind of circling down and coming in probably about a mile to the left of the station itself. Okay, he says, look, we're going to have to drop you here. We can't land in that place. He said, but it's a fairly straight shot. He said, there's some old trader paths. Just follow the paths. It'll take you straight into the town. Once you're there, you can go to the cantina or go to the starport and find and arrange yourselves a trip off of here. Wish we could do more for you, but there isn't a lot we can really do. We're as marked as you are. And it won't be long before the Imperials will be crawling over that place looking for you.
That's plenty help, thank you.
Okay. So they kind of come in real low and come to a land, and the door starts to open. He goes, well, good luck to you all!
Harper's gonna hand him all a piece of candy before she jumps out.
Okay.
It's probably slimy and gross.
Take it reluctantly in. Cherry lifesaver. Delicious. Okay.
Thank you.
They take your candy. Okay, as you're kind of going out the door, he goes, oh! Hold on just a second! And he reaches back into the lockbox and kind of throws you 2 more empty cantinas. He says, just in case! He goes, and we've got these MREs in this. We got 1 med pack left too. So he hands you a med pack and basically MREs, which is kind of like enough food to feed all of you for a couple of days, should you need to.
Gonna take it and
all
distribute it accordingly, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, everybody's got a couple of days worth of MRE rations. You've got water, and somebody can put down a med kit.
I'll do that, I guess. All right.
Okay. All right. After that, you kind of duck your heads as this thing takes off and disappears into the night, leaving you on a kind of open flat area, and you can see like there's swamps to the left, swamps to the right, but ahead of you is a large open clearing where this, spaceport is, and you can see very clear kind of tracks that lead straight to it. It's a straight shot. I mean, it's about a mile, but again, with this thing being so illuminated in the dark, you can still see it from here.
We go there.
Alrighty. No, we're not going there.
We start to go there. We have an intention to move there. Yes. Dodging all the way. You gotta dodge, guys. Dodge, too. I forgot the rest.
You trying to do the 5 Ds of dodgeball?
Yeah. Duck, dip,
If you can
dive.
dodge a wrench, you can dodge a dodgeball. That's how you beat them. That's how you win. Okay. Yep, so as you start getting close, you can see that there's a lot of activity here. Transports moving to the left, moving to the right, kind of boom, boom. It's not to the point where it's like busy traffic, but there is definitely several vehicles kind of driving in and around, speeders, other transports like that, strange looking creatures being ridden by weird looking alien races. And overall, this place, it's got a very kind of bohemian vibe to it. If that bohemian place had been allowed to sink into degradation. So it's kind of, you can sense at one point, this place was probably pretty good, probably pretty happening. But as you kind of go down, you can start to see little things, little cracks in the armor. Neon signs are faded out and letters are missing. A lot of the metal blast doors are covered in a thick layer of rust. Windows, instead of being clear, have got thick grime on them that barely allow the light to shine through. But needless to say, at least you're not locked up in an Imperial jail cell. And that's probably a good place for us to wrap it up for tonight. So there we go.
Yeah,
Nobody died yet.
No.
that's right.
We lost a droid, though.
Yeah, you lost a droid. Sorry, I wasn't ready to give you a free droid yet.
I was gonna take one though.
Hey, if you'd have managed to get it out of there, I would have let you keep it.
Oh,
Can you imagine us having to carry a droid through the swamp, though?
Yeah, it would have been tough.
I
But
can.
if she could have fixed it, you might have managed to get it there. Alrighty, so that's the first episode of Star Wars. As you guys might have kind of figured out, I really made this adventure as a good introduction to get everybody used to how combat works and the flow of how things work. And we were getting better there towards the end. It's so very different in the way D&D works, because it's not so your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. So it's a little bit, different to kind of get used to. But in a lot of ways, it kind of, I like the way the system works, because it kind of makes a lot of sense. But there you go. Twitch Gaming, hello, I just found the stream. How often do you do this? Right there. Monday, 7:30 p.m., Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Those times are in CST. For news and updates, follow us on the Twitters at HowWeRoll. And here's all our other social media stuff as well.
Yeah, on Monday we do a Dungeons and Dragons stream, and on Thursday this is the first episode of the Star Wars campaign we're doing.
There you go. So if you caught this first episode, you're right here at the very beginning, and if you want to be able to follow along and you didn't catch it all at the beginning, it'll be on the VOD, so you can go to our channel and catch up. D&D on Mondays, that's right. So there you go.
Any other questions?
Yeah, throw them questions out there. I appreciate the cheer, Overdue Aura. Much love for you. Thank you for that.
Somebody does.
Does anybody do any voice acting work? Snugs does a lot of voice acting. I do some. And more importantly, so does Nat. Nat actually, that's kind of what she does for a living.
That's the professional here.
Nat does that for a living, so.
Partially, yes.
Yeah, me and Snugs are kind of amateur, but we like to do our voices. But
Yeah.
But Nat is, she's pretty good.
Oh, thanks.
How long can this campaign run? Forever.
It's Star Wars, so 40 years?
Yep.
Oh, come on.
Why
but
no
you know-
Ewok Padawan?
I had already kind of decided I wanted to do the kid at that point. But the Ewok Padawan was pretty fun.
Switch Gaming. You're a voice actor, and I was wondering if anyone does anything on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that we put. When we do D&D, I always try to voice act NPCs. Snugs is part of a podcast with one of our other cast members, Chris Tactics, who's also there on Monday. And there is the link to the podcast, New Crits on the Block. And there's one particular Halloween episode where he does a ton of voices, which are pretty awesome. So you can check that out there too.
Thank you. My voice was shot for like a week after.
I know how that is.
I was like, oh no, every character I know? Uh-oh, okay, here we go. Great, Gore, this was a lot of fun. I really liked this episode.
Well, good. I'm glad.
This not just this episode,
system?
but the whole idea. Yeah,
Yeah,
great.
it's Star Wars. As I said, it's very. All you got is one dice to worry about. D6. Just count the dice and roll. I mean, it's so easy. I know. Just the very first time you play any new system, it's like getting your hands around it. But hopefully now you can kind of see just really how straightforward this stuff is.
It really is. It's super straightforward. I mean, it's just it's the movement. That's the only thing that took me a second was the movement first and then action.
Right.
And that's kind of the only, not clunky, but the thing that I'm not used
Yeah,
to.
it's a
Other than
case
that,
of getting used to the fact that you don't move and shoot. Like,
Right.
all your stuff isn't done in one go.
Right.
And the reason for that is because it gives you the freedom to do a lot of different things in your turn.
Yep.
But of course, the more things you do, the longer it takes. And the reality is, your enemies are not going to stand there and do nothing while you reel off all your different things. So it kind of staggers it all. It's like everything happens in phase 1, then phase 2, and you keep going through phases until there's nobody left to do anything. So there you go. Hey, today I learned that barrels have a rolly side.
So good, dude.
Yep. A very technical term, the rolly side of a barrel.
Oh my god.
The tops are often known as the keg standy side.
Yeah.
I just feel like your character's been hanging out with my character too long at that point.
No, that's purely just me being me. that's all it is. I
that sounds like
often do
something
that.
Harper would have said. It's something I wish Harper had said.
But does anybody have any questions about this version of Star Wars? That's the main core rulebook right there. It's always hard to see on a green screen, but if I catch it just right, you can kind of see most of it. What time period is a good question. So we are playing. So our time that we're playing this in is like just after Luke has met Obi-Wan and they've hooked up with Han and Chewie. The Death Star has not been blown up yet. But it's in the cards. Like, all of this is... So we're running along right at the start of Episode 4. A New Hope. Predominantly just because there's the most canon for that, and it's got the most Star Wars-y feel, I think. When everybody thinks Star Wars, that's where their heads go. They don't really go all the way back to... although... if Nat's kid was anything like Anakin as a kid, I think I'd have had to kill that character.
Oh God, yep.
I mean, I purposely tried
Little
not to be
narcissist.
the whiny kid.
Just let him stay with the droid.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, she was very upset about leaving the droid. I do try not to be the whiny kid though.
Yep. That was my thing in episode 1. Oh, I'm excellent at this. I'm awesome at that. I can do this. I can do that. I was like,
You become Darth Vader. Shut up.
yeah, yeah. We know how you
She
turn
really
out,
could
kid.
have fixed the droid. That's the thing. That's like what I'm good at. Oh, all right. We'll get another one.
This is the 21st century. Weird, huh? Who knew recast wouldn't happen this much? In game, however, it's Go Bad Selection original movie time. There you go. Is there any way to join the game? Not this particular campaign. We do have some one-shots lined up that do have 5k donations. We do have some one-shots lined up that viewers
How
can
would you
play
take
in.
my spot for 5K?
So follow us on Twitter, and you'll get a heads up to when they're coming up. And then, as long as you meet the criteria, which is basically webcam, stable internet, microphone, and a non-distracting place to stream, you are eligible to play. Yep. We'd love to do another one shot. Yep, we've got several coming up. We made 2 groups of characters already. We've got a whole group of level 4 characters and a group of level 5 characters to go for some D&D. I might do I definitely want to do another Paranoia one shot too, because that game's fucking insane. It's a lot of fun. But any more questions? Oh, I don't even meet the criteria then. Yeah, you do. You claim to have distractions, but let's be honest, in all the times you have done this, how many times have you actually been distracted? Hardly none. It has not been a thing. Travis
Travis.
Corgi King. What's up? Fortunately, you have a Flanzig. Flanzigs are good for monitoring distractions. So I've heard. Yeah, but we never hear your child screaming in the background.
We definitely do, but that's okay.
I don't. I don't hear it. Your mute button. You've got the fastest mute button in the West.
I mean, I love it, but I hear it sometimes. But I love it.
I don't hear it.
obviously.
And they're good for fetching food too. Yeah, that's
making
right.
burritos after dinner is burnt to a crisp, or made too spicy.
It's a base. Yeah, because who knows? They might put a pepperoni in there.
Yeah, if there's one pepperoni, that's it for her.
Too spicy.
Yeah, he was.
Not too much. My cousin Jacob left a link to here, so I'm here, cousin, and I'm your cousin Travis from Texas. What's up, bud? Good to see you. Last episode, he was an orc extra, right? With all the background noises going on in the orc camp audio track, that was cool. He fit right in.
Did fit a little orc.
Aram, I've missed tuning in live. Glad I caught you guys at the start of this campaign. I'm glad you did too, buddy.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yep. I think it'll be a fun time for sure.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, Gore. And guys, thank you.
You've been playing D&D also. Good deal. Awesome. 'Tis a good game. Thursdays before this, we played Call of Cthulhu. So we used to play D&D both nights. But it's like everybody plays D&D, which is nothing wrong with that. It's an awesome game. But there are so many other really good RPGs out there. So we figured on Thursdays, we'll start maybe running through some different RPGs and kind of broaden people's horizons a little bit. So there. A fine game indeed. Alrighty. Well, if we've got no more questions, we gonna bug out. So we will see you guys in the future. Come hang out with us for D&D. Come hang out with us for episode 2 of Star Wars next Thursday. And appreciate every one of you guys that cheered. Appreciate everybody that hit the follow button, our subs, our resubs, but most of all, as always, appreciate you spending your Monday night hanging out with us while we had fun. Hope you did too. So, much love, and we'll catch you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
So, all I can say is it's time to...
Close the blast doors.
Later, guys.